Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed the break so far. It's been a fantastic set of games. With me on the couch, my name is Tal. Joining me is Freaky and Mo-Bloke from the wonderful team of Chud's Lament. We've also got APVC from Yogurt Effect, and we've got T3 alongside us. We are on the couch a little bit early to do a little bit of a game. We're gonna play a game that we've invented specially for this event called Logchamp, where we've compiled a few logs. We've tried putting these logs together in ways that hopefully we can trip a few of you up. Hopefully we can test your knowledge a little bit. And we've got these logs up on Kevin's laptop just off screen. And there we go. Okay, so the way this game works, boys, there's 10 questions based on logs, and the closest answers win. Okay? Now, Mo-Bloke, as the player representative, would you like to come up with a buzzer sound that you would like to say into your microphone to let us know that you've got an answer?
A buzzer sound. I'll scream Zerk. I will scream Zerk.
Okay, we've got Zerk as your buzzer sound. APVC, what is your buzzer sound? Yogurt. Okay, we've got Zerk coming from this team over here, and Yogurt, if you're happy with that team.
That's okay. My captain has spoken for me.
All right. Fantastic. How this will work is I will cue Kevin. He will change the slide. And between you our two teams, whoever is fastest to say their buzzer code word, they will be able to fill in the missing information. This first question, if you'd like to go to the next slide, Kevin. Sorry.
Zerk.
Mo-Bloke?
This is a team of ants in their prime.
Ooh, should we go to the next slide, Kev? Unless you would like to steal the point. Can you provide any additional detail there to steal this point?
I did see the log number earlier today. I think it ends in 22286.
Okay.
The soldier on the other team, guys, check this fat dog. That's Pav.
Interesting. Let's go to the next slide, Kevin. It is, in fact, a team of ants in their prime. Unfortunately, if we go to one more slide, I believe, Kevin. We'll have to check. Is that, in fact, the number at the end? No, it was not. Unfortunately, the number I was looking for is 2512226. So, Mo-Bloke, you will win this point. Team Mo-Bloke will win this point. That is, in fact, a genuine inscription onto concrete of this log. Team of ants in their prime. It's not one of his shining moments.
TF2 GeoGuess of that.
Oh my god, it would be fantastic for
Melbourne
TF2
CBD next time.
I believe it was Tesla that wrote this into concrete. Okay, if we can go to the next slide, please. And with your code words ready.
Let's transition.
Oh my god. Who is this? Try to use some context cues. Who are the other players?
DPM.
Andy Rue. Wow, old player.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Are these from pubs or official matches? Just pugs? Okay.
All will reveal itself shortly, but it is
Okay, we're looking at a prem pug maybe, or at least high/prem. That's I know Nick full stop is Precious. I'm trying to think. I think Brown is Rowan, perhaps.
Yeah.
I'll remind you that the first person to enter in their code word.
I don't
So,
know this.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that it's Wills. It looks like maybe an old Wills log.
Average.
Interesting.
This is definitely an old log. You've got like Adrian there who hasn't played in a while. These are some old aliases like Brown for Rowan is quite old. So I think this is Wills when he was just up and coming.
AP, would you like to attempt the steal?
I genuinely have no clue.
Okay, let's go to the.
Hey,
go
can we
to the
have one more
next-
chance? Yogurt, I'm going to lock in Atten. Let's go Atten.
Oh, Atten, I like it. Okay, let's see who's correct.
Adam's right
Wait,
there.
wait,
Right
wait.
from the enemy team.
But
It
at
could
some
be
point there was a
someone
lot of
could
there was
be
a lot of impersonating.
impersonating
Yeah, that's right.
impersonating Atten. Let's go to the next slide, please.
Which I definitely knew before I locked that in.
It is,
Will.
in fact,
Very
Will.
well
So
done.
another point for Team Mobloke.
Oh, my
Fantastic. That brings things to 2-0. Let's go to the next slide.
Nice. Good game. Oh my.
Both soldiers.
Oh wait.
I'm waiting for that code word.
Zerg.
Yes.
So, I believe the soldier that's going 9 and 30, I think that's going to be Norbert. Also known as Mobloke. The other soldier, I don't remember.
Yogurt, I'm going to say Aaron purely just because there's 3 air shots.
Could be Raylan. That's like it's. I know for a fact.
I'll give this team one
not
more
Maggie.
chance.
It's
If you'd like to provide another
He
name.
plays with these.
Look, I think we'll go Raylan for the other
Raylan. Okay. Let's go to the next slide.
Can I go with Doc, actually?
Oh, it's too late. It's too late, unfortunately. You also didn't use your code word, APVC. It was, in fact, Yachty. This is Yachty and Norbert. So, for buzzing in correctly first, I will award the point to Mobloke there, Kevin.
Shout out to Yachty's alias.
Yeah, he's got some fantastic ones. I'm not
It's
going
a
to lie.
Yachty classic.
All right, let's transition to the next slide, please, Kevin.
Sorry, this animation goes on.
Oh, Zerg. That is a Zerg log. That is King
true.
Zerg himself.
Oh.
Scout.
Would you like to attempt the steal?
Still what? It's
I'd like to put the map. This was on product.
Ooh.
This was a product game.
Okay, let's go to the next slide. It was, in fact, the transition being laggy is the best. It was, in fact, a Zerglog. That's a 4th point for Mobile.
I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna
Don't
need some
count
help.
yourselves
I'm
out.
so useless.
Don't count yourselves out so soon. Let's go to the next slide,
I
please,
think it's
Kevin.
a good strat.
You could tell it was the amount of off classes there were. Oh man.
Oh, a bit of a niche one.
Wait,
a little bit
shout out
hard.
Luigi's Big Mac though. First off.
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
12.
12. Oh, a great. I will say the person that's closest to the correct number will win.
Okay. Maybe we can scattergun it and I'll go a little bit lower. Or do we have to lock in one answer per team?
That's your answer locked in. I will
Alright,
give
I'm
you guys a
happy with
chance
that.
The KD is 1.3.
That's the thing. I was going to say like 12 because like the most down is when heavy, so 12 to 13.
Yeah, you reckon? Yeah.
I want to say like, look, I want to say 10 minimum. Like that is crazy. That's like battle medic casuals stats right there.
Look, I think we'll just lock in 10.
Yeah.
I think we'll say 10 kills.
Fantastic. I mean, I am nothing if not a maths teacher. Let's go to the next slide.
Carry them on.
It was 7 kills. So with the closer answer, I will give this one to Mobloke again. 5-0.
Help.
I mean, you may have lost the 3rd place final, but this might be more important.
It's okay. We've got 5 more rounds.
And,
We could win all of them.
It was in fact help on the medic there.
Well done.
An up and comer. Let's go to the next slide, please.
Witness gaming? Like,
It's time for a little bit of an off-class intermission, guys. If we could go to the next slide, Kevin.
is it the same animation or three?
Okay, I'd like you to pay attention to this one.
Holy crap!
Okay. You might be seeing there's a fair bit going on. If you could just go next, please, Kevin. Now, this log caused a little bit of drama. Go to the next one, please. And, I mean, if you go to the next slide, Kevin, it becomes quite clear that Daz was not having any of this. A little bit too much rage heavy for Daz's preference.
That avatar.
And,
Shout out to SpongeBob 3.
shout out to SpongeBob 3. Fantastic. Can you show us our next intermission slide, please, Kevin? And this is a bit of an icon. Oh my god, it's so... We've got a famous log here. And next arrow key, please.
Oh my god.
This was a 5-1. in which Silvo added Hawk to say, why is Rowan... Rowan is using Buddha mode. Next arrow key, please, Kevin. I mean, it really was an ordeal, this one. Next slide, please. Yes, it was a casted semi-final Prem game. Next arrow key, please.
Wow, these are some blazers.
So this is Hawk coming in to lay down the law. It was funny at first, but you do realise there'll be consequences for this. All right. Hawk is on the way.
I love that's the second part of this.
If it's going over 2 lines, you know whoever's writing it's console. And final slide, please, Kevin. And you got to respect Rowan. GG interviews. In case it wasn't enough. And that concludes our off-class intermission. If you'd like to go to the next. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
I think that's exactly what we needed to try and pick up some momentum.
Yeah, I think you got it.
It's a nice little,
next slide, please,
Change
Kevin.
of pace.
And for these next rounds, there will be a little bit of a clue. There'll be a clue that will help you guys come up with a correct solution. Now, I'll give you guys maybe a few seconds here. If anyone wants to early buzz in. Do we want the clue? Okay, show us the clue, Kevin. So we've got some classes here. We've got a scout who likes to off-class going 91 and 45. And I'll give you another clue. This is a combined log.
Okay,
a
right.
very
I was
famous,
like, how did they get 10 to 7?
a very iconic match. It's a combined log.
I don't want to say something because the other team can hear me. That's the thing.
You're gonna have to buzz in and give it a shot.
Zerk.
I'm gonna say that. Why am I? Sorry, I've got a mic. Look, I want to say that Pyro on that red team. I feel like that's hungry for eggs because he is usually known to Pyro off class there.
Okay, Pyro on the red team.
Okay, and then
You are giving me a little bit of detail. I do like
and then
that.
the thing is that's a combo scout. The med has to be who's usually medding for hungry? Zerk, Atten.
Yeah, usually Atten.
I'm gonna say Atten because he's the goat. So I'm gonna say hungry Atten from med. Sorry, hungry combo scout Atten med demo. I'm gonna say SpongeBob 3.
Now, I'll allow you guys to steal this if you can correctly identify who's gone 91 and 45 in this match.
I'm gonna say
No.
Oh,
You've already logged it in.
My bad.
Sorry.
My bad.
AP, do you have anything?
Not really, but I'm just going to guess sheep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next slide.
It should be like Kevin.
This
Oh, the
was
other one.
Wow.
this was
Oh, true.
one of the logs.
Yeah.
The logs.
This was. I will give it to. I mean, I don't want to award a point in either direction. But yeah, this was our Frotech versus Witness Gaming AU at Denver. That combined log. Yes.
Beautiful, really.
Was this on product?
I believe. Actually, can't remember. What
Because
was it?
I swear they
The
went
maps.
product. Sorry, the bounty team went product, and someone played Pyro against our
Yes.
Witness.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're
I
right.
got a point.
Baby. Branson?
No. Okay, to the next slide, please.
Yeah, I had to.
Okay.
Sorry.
What team is blue? Yogurt. Blue.
Oh, no.
No.
Wait,
what team is playing on blue?
Yeah. What team is blue? I think the question is open to interpretation, actually.
Zerk.
Yes.
I'm gonna say since it went 20, it's gonna be the what is that? Witness Gaming EU.
This is a really old.
Oh, really old shit, bro. It's gonna. Can I say my answer again?
Yes.
Can we say the Paulson old team, Jasmine team?
Jasmine T, the Intel team.
Okay, I'll give you a chance.
I didn't know
to
the
steal.
name. Apologies.
I-49
Every
though.
class on the other team.
Yes, Zerk was on every class on the other team, or at least like they took notes from Zerk.
That's why they won. Yeah.
My team to history is really bad. I can't remember whether I-49 was early enough for immunity or not. I can't even remember. So maybe we can just say yogurt immunity.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next slide. Good answer. I'm pleased to say. Oh, that's our hint, by the way. Our hint, a sheep.
It's the
We're right then.
It is.
Oh yeah, let's go.
To the next
1
slide.
point.
Fantastic work. I forgot about the hint. My bad. My bad. It is in fact team immunity.
Yeah.
OG sheep and Yuki and Apoya Bonobo.
Do you say who are those?
That's just see a bunch of Zerks on the line. To the next slide, please, Kevin.
I just saw that.
Okay. Who is I am playing here?
Is there any hints for this one?
There will be a hint, yes.
Yeah, I think we're going to...
Okay, let's go next slide, please.
He's gonna be.
Fuck.
I think I heard.
Look,
Yeah.
Is it
Say it.
Team Mix-Up? Something like that?
Would you like to attempt the steal?
No, I think he's right.
I think I did hear it from the crowd, potentially. Can we go to the next slide, please?
Goaded.
It is, in fact, a classic mix-up. If you gave me that classic, I would have said, I would have allowed you to steal. It is classic mix-up. Fantastic
I was trying
team.
to think of Enigma.
Yeah, that is, in fact, a point.
Hey, can we have our 1 point, please?
I feel like you've neglected.
You're going to have to
team.
stand up to put it on the board.
Reach it up.
Oh, thank you.
Don't hurt yourself, Kevin. Jesus Christ. Next slide, please. 2 more questions for you guys.
Okay, I'm sure the last one's worth like triple
Oh,
or
yeah.
quintuple points, so we
The
just got to get that
comeback.
one.
Okay.
Stefan. Oh, okay.
I'm too young for this.
Sure. Okay.
What players are on blue?
Let's go.
I'm waiting for their answer. Sorry.
Is it a point per person or just like whoever gets the most?
I will say whoever provides the most
Okay.
detail will earn this point.
Okay. I just got to think of EU
Is
players.
there a hint for this one?
Yeah, that's.
There is a hint if you'd like to go to the next slide, please, Kevin.
Zerg.
Yes.
Tea time. But who are the players on the tea time?
Well, they've buzzed in.
Yeah.
I'll give you a few seconds to name as many players.
I believe Paulson.
All right, APVC.
Elmo, Jerk.
Oh, no, Elmo famously didn't go to LAN. It was Madness instead.
Fuck.
Keep going.
All I know about tea time is Campbell.
Would you like to provide more detail than just Paulson? Because I did cut you off, Mobo.
I don't know this team.
Doesn't know Jasmine T, ladies.
Okay.
So he's no idea.
Can we go for the steal?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Well, Paulson.
He's confirming you're right.
Madness. I'm trying to remember. Is it Aporia and Jersh? And who's the other scout? Who's the combo scout? I can't remember. The medic. Madness was scout.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Okay, let's go to the next slide.
Is there a second hint?
Oh, Geo? No, Geo didn't.
Well,
go, did he?
it's going.
Yeah.
It is Geo. Yes.
Who was Foot Lover 96?
Chat, can we fact check that?
I can't remember. I might need to double check this log. But for providing the most correct players and the least incorrect players, I'm going to give this one to Mo.
Fair enough.
I was hearing like Aporia. Unfortunately, wasn't there.
dear.
Let's go to the next slide.
Thank you.
And the final question.
Oh my god.
Now this, if you don't know this, log, I don't know what to tell you.
Was this Zerk?
Yeah.
Was this product from the Grand Finals 2024 LAN? That's
APVC,
fine.
give you an opportunity to
I would
steal.
say that.
I'm trying to meta it a little bit and trying to think what log you would have put in for this last one. And I think Elliot's answer is actually a really good guess.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm going to say that, but with more detail.
Ooh.
That's my answer.
Okay, who can provide the most detail?
It was 2024.
It's 2024.
Every player. Oh, well, Sheep was there. Pretty good. Down, Connor. Who was there? Matt, Fane. Basically, most of the people that are here. Silvo.
Can we name them all?
You got
Anyone
any more? You got
missing?
any more? APVC?
Yeah, so there was Andrew.
Yep.
Lex, I
Yep.
think. I want to say Lex played
Yep.
that grand final.
Yep. Locke was coaching, so it's not him.
Yeah, Locke doesn't-
He was staying behind.
We named everyone from Witness.
Yeah, pretty
Cookie,
much.
Silvo, Lau, Down,
Cookie.
Enrith.
All right, let's show the hint.
What should be like?
Congratulations on correctly naming Andrew.
Yeah.
And it is, in fact, if we go to the next slide.
Come on, we're so close.
Come on, you can do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Ah, fantastic.
Very nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm going to say for providing the largest amount of detail, I'm going to give it to Mobloke.
Yes!
Unfortunately, although you did not win the third place final, you have successfully won the first ever Logchamp. Congratulations.
I feel better about winning this.
And
Oh, you brother.
I'd like to reward you with this second place swimming ribbon. And I'd like to award you, AP, with this third place athletics ribbon. And there is no first place because, let's face it, there are no winners here. So we might throw it to a quick break, and we'll be back very shortly with the grand final.
After 2 days of relentless competition, it all comes down to this. Every prediction, every rivalry, and every hard-fought victory has led to the clash everyone has been waiting for.
We actually went out with the opposition yesterday, and I spent the entire time saying to Wills, "You're gonna drop, you're gonna drop, you're gonna get too rocketed, you're gonna cry again." So we've been getting in their heads already.
Red and the Wolfpack stand alone at the summit of Australian TF2, ready to wage war across a best of 5 where every round will demand perfection.
It's been pretty grueling, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't got a lot of sleep.
Lots of really intense late night sessions.
Reviewing mechanics practice. But
Yeah.
I was fired from my job because I stopped showing up because we were preparing so much. So
There was a bit of therapy sessions, a few nights.
yeah. The budget for that it's been blown.
Yeah. So we do need the
we
money.
need the money.
Yeah.
With who do we fear at LAN? I don't really think there's too much competition really. Look, there is a team with Matt. Matt's pretty solid, you know, he's a good player.
Who's the easiest frag on Wolfpack? I mean, that's got to be Raylan. What is he? He racks up about 35 deaths per map, right?
Yeah,
On
like,
average. Yeah.
Easiest frag on that team is easily Wills. I think the funniest thing about Wills is he's been practicing MGE medic movement against sheep, yet every single scrim he still gets penciled and two-rocketed. So,
I'm gonna say Rowan. If that guy doesn't have the beam, can I swear?
So, Redder and Dork said I'm worthless without beam.
If that guy doesn't have the beam, he's fucking awful.
Red entered LAN Downunder as the favourites, and they've done all the growing expected of the top seed. Calm under pressure and brutally efficient, they've cut their way through the bracket with disciplined team play and explosive individual performances. Now, one final series stands between them and cementing themselves as the undisputed kings of Australian TF2.
The weakest player on Red, I'd say, is probably Wills.
They also have Wills, so.
Oh yeah, they fucking have wheels. Like, come on, bro. Like, who's that guy? Like, he's like a fucking nepo baby of like TF2, like in Prem. Like, come on.
I personally think I might have a bit of nerves, but I think everyone else can kind of bring me up.
We've got an iron. It's like a very old school iron, and every time he dies, Wills gets the iron clamped down on his fingers, just of the left hand, so it doesn't affect his mouse hand. It's just the keyboard. But yeah, he's well aware of the process. He knows what is coming if he doesn't perform.
And then we have like Robor with the whip and chain. Whenever we do something wrong, he's just cracking down on us like terribly. So
He was in my DMs begging, Matt, please, I need to play with you. You know, your expertise, all of this stuff. And I said, I'll give you a chance. And he's taken that chance with both hands. And I've got full confidence in him to perform at this event.
He's good vibes.
he's a good guy. It's just
He's a really good guy.
Yeah.
Like, good chats.
Can I say anything nice about Wills? He's tall.
Some of the players have described Wills as a nepo baby. No comment.
For the past month that we've been scrimming, I've literally on my second monitor have a huge note all in bold just saying shut the fuck up. So, and it doesn't even work, to be honest. I still just
played insanely well in a scrim when his mic was broken.
and that's like real. So maybe if he stopped talking, he'd win.
Pippin has times where he's an alpha, and he really takes control.
Sometimes I'm just a little bitch, but
yeah, sometimes Big T starts peeking up and Pippin gets a bit scared.
I can barely remember the names on the roster. Can you like read it back to me again?
I think against Red, we're going to need maximum effort.
Bro, it's like...
That team is just pathetic.
The Wolfpack has padded down a similar path, proving time and time again why experience matters when the stakes are highest. Battle-tested and stacked with championship pedigree, they've survived every challenge thrown their way. Their prey was only able to evade them during their bagel game against Red.
With our strengths. Mechanics, team play, communication,
game
coordination,
sense.
game sense.
Experience.
Scrims, we've been going like maybe 10%.
And then strengths of the Wolfpack. Do you have anything?
Maximum lock-in. That is when the lock-in comes.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, not off the top of my head. We'll get back to you on that maybe.
Their weaknesses, mechanics, team play, positioning, communication, preparation.
Game sense, coordination.
Raylan.
We're all going to lock in, and that's when we're going to really shine through.
Liam, down, Dork.
You can't say Connor.
Yeah,
Connor's still a strength, sorry.
He's kind of the...
He's beautiful.
Yeah. When Liam's losing, he turns into Elmo. And if you've ever played with Elmo, like, he'll just be like, oh, you just fucking pushed me. Oh, I just ate a direct.
Like, mechanically, I feel good on demo. Like, probably comparable to my Soldier, but like, I obviously have way more experience on Soldier. So I just feel like
he's not that smart at demo.
I mean, yeah. Like, I just make way more mistakes on demo.
Bit of a meathead.
Yeah.
A bozo player.
Connor's going to need to slow down his rollouts because we're going to be right on top of him. We're going to be targeting him.
If I was core, I would unban Nexus first and foremost, and I would reply to his DMs. Be a good answer.
If I were the head of Fortress, I would just kill the league. It's just over.
I think we all know, because like we're on the Wolfpack, if one of us starts howling, it's like a call. It's like the call of the wild. So
this grand final will be the culmination of months of preparation, years of experience, and 2 unforgettable days of competition. Will Red complete the perfect tournament and lift the trophy as Australia's undisputed #1, or will the Wolfpack be battled in the blood of retribution? One last series with everything on the line.
Wait, what? Okay. So our battle cry, like you'll hear it. If I hit a crazy MIDI, look up at the moon and listen to my howl, because it's gonna echo around the arena. That's what I think.
What's going on, crew? We're back. We're back for more. Apparently, I'm doing the player walkouts from up here. We've got both of our teams hanging around up in the stand. Packed stand, absolutely packed. Make some noise, everyone. Come on. There we go. All right, so I guess we'll walk them down one at a time just so they don't get in too much fight up here. So we'll walk down Red here. So go on, Matt, you're first up. Oh, look at them there. They're right on each other here now. There we go. This is our team. We've got signs in the crowd saying red or dead, mate. Red or dead. They've even actually got matching shirts now. This is excellent. Absolutely fantastic. Look at them getting there onto their computers. Oh, man. There we go. Horrible. All right, bring it back around. We've also got the Wolfpack. Arr, arr. All right, head on down to the stage, our blue team, I suppose. Oh, no. So there we go, the Wolfpack entering. And like he was saying, if you hear them howling at the moon, it just means they're winning. But I think now that these players are settling in, they're settling down, Will's at his computer there, we can probably throw it over to our excellent analyst desk, who I'm sure have many things to say.
Oh, we've got way too much to say, Snazzy.
I'm so excited to hear it.
Thank you so much. Give it up for these 2 teams, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. They've made it through this entire gauntlet, and they're ready to juke things out. We've freed Turris from the editing.
Jesus.
I mean, give it up for Turris. What a match preview, mate. Good job with the editing.
Thank you. Mostly the players being funny, though.
Yeah, it's mostly the play. I mean, I'll give you a little bit of credit where it's due. My name is Tal. Joining me on the analyst desk, I've got Turrets. I've got T3, and we're gonna try and unpack things for you a little bit before we get into this game. Now, it is a best of 5, and this whole tournament has been working its way up to this moment. Kieran, I don't know if you've heard, but the first map we're playing is Product.
What? How exciting.
The first map we're playing...
The first map is Product?
I mean, it may be one of the most iconic maps to occur at this venue.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you guys are history students, but the LAN Downunder event that happened 2 years ago, that Product game might be one of the more iconic games to occur in this venue. We're in the lovely Fortress Arena. We were able to have a look at it through that game. What do you remember about that game?
Well, I was watching Logchamp just moments ago.
Yeah? What else?
I saw that incredible log from Robor.
Uh-huh.
I remember clips that Beta used immediately after, which was all from that game.
Shout out Beta. I think he's in chat, actually.
Hi, Beta. Keeping the community alive.
Hell yeah.
Thanks very much. Him and Tan, basically.
Yeah.
And shout out to them.
Robor, Sheep, he's on Soldier now, T3. He's not going to put on the scout performance again.
No.
He's still putting on a performance.
Certainly. I think from the logs we've seen so far in this tournament, he has always performed exceptionally. We had a Gullywash log where he got something like 400 and something DPM. He's just really wants another challenge. I think similar to Down, decided Scout was too easy, decided to start maining Soldier for a little bit of extra challenge, and then just dominate in this exact same fashion he did before.
I mean, we did hear a lot of shit talk. Leading up to this. Sheep might think he's the best player to ever grace the game.
The problem is he's right.
And I wouldn't be so annoyed by it if he wasn't right. But we will be seeing him rock up to Product on Soldier. We might get... we did get some vetoes.
Oh, there's other maps.
It's not just Product, mate. Next, after Product, we'll see Sunshine. And then we had some bans come out. Red, not too keen on the Snake Water, might be a Wolfpack map. Wolfpack, not too keen on the Clear Cut, might be a red map. And then Gullywash and Process as our third and fourth maps. We will talk about those in a little bit more detail
later.
Because there's so much time. There's so much time to come.
Too much.
We saw some would say there's too much time. Heat death of the universe. But there was a Reckoner ban coming out from Red. Maybe another Wolfpack map.
Thank God.
Yeah, I mean...
Who did these map pulls?
Yeah, fuck Reckoner. We also have a Wolfpack Granary ban. And also fuck Granary.
That map has had its time as well.
Yeah, it had its time in the sun. And we do have a Bagel Decider. And again, not sure if you're history buffs.
I'm clearly not.
I'm not sure if you were here yesterday.
But just yesterday.
Round 3.
Yeah, these two teams faced off in our round robin. And Red was able to take Bagel 3-1. But Wolfpack, despite only earning one round, were showing significant signs of resistance. Well, isn't that right, Tick?
Yeah. I think it's interesting that Wolfpack decided to leave Bagel in the pool. It means that they played their match and kind of thought that they didn't have to change too much, or they've identified what they do need to change to actually take the win. Red, on the other hand, won the game, so there's probably not a lot of feedback they can get from that.
Do it again.
Well, yeah, do it again. That's the simple formula. But if Wolfpack comes in with something new, then they're going to have to, hold their ground.
Let's see if these old dogs can learn new tricks out. I mean, before we get into the red roster, get off the stage. Before we get into the red roster, because I am really keen, we do have a little bit of merch behind us. These posters are still available. Some this is a heavily signed poster we might give out to someone special later on. And if you want to quickly grab down that T-shirt from just behind you.
There you go.
We do have some of these still available in various sizes from the front desk.
Big shout out Desi for the amazing artwork.
Shout out Desi. I did see Desi earlier today. Hope they're doing well. Hope they're enjoying their day. And we also have hoodies as well, and very limited supply. We've also got stickers. We've got some sign making that people could be doing to show the support of their teams.
And I've just heard from Fortress there's still plenty of beer at the bar. So
thank God.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, they've been replacing the kegs pretty reliably, I would say. But yeah, let's get into this first roster. Red, we've already spoken a little bit about Robor. Fane, the other soldier on Team Red.
Oh God, I just realised Robor's going to be able to snipe the entire game.
Yeah, he's going to... Oh God, oh fuck. But Robor and Fane, I reckon Fane may be one of the hardest, he has so many clips from that event. He doesn't even go for these clips necessarily. Yeah, Fane. Fane's got some fantastic clips that comes out of these events. We hope to see some more later on. We also have Rowan and Gutaki on Scout. T3, what are your thoughts on Rowan and Gutaki?
Well, I think they're, obviously exceptionally really good players with lots of experience, and Gutaki is one of the most exciting flank scouts that's been coming up over the last couple of years as well. He's been to a couple of LANs now, he's been on a lot of top teams, and he's just really formidable on the flank. He doesn't really fear anybody, and so he's got a lot of confidence to take 1v1s, exploit the flank, and create opportunities for his combos. So he's very excited to watch, and led at the helm by Rowan.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they do play like Gutaki and Rowan. They play like they're never going to be for shot. They just like absolutely run at you, and usually they hit everything. We also have Matt and Wills, the demo medic. Taras, I mean, you have dabbled in a little bit of demo yourself.
Yep.
You've played a lot of sixes. What are your thoughts on Matt and Wills? And do you think, I mean, they've had a little beef in the past.
They had a little beef in the past.
How do you think their sort of chemistry has been affected by this tournament so far?
I'd say Wills is sort of more subservient now.
Yeah, Wills has been learning to accept.
Well, you saw in the match preview that he has been punished multiple times.
Yes, yeah. I believe he calls it the iron.
The iron.
Which is like absolutely terrifying.
I was there yesterday after
Look how sad he looks.
Let's just
oh
say
my God.
I witnessed it in action. I don't want to see it tonight.
Yeah, the iron is heating up as we speak. Let's hope that it doesn't have to be brought out. We will bring up the Wolfpack roster now. Anyone on the Wolfpack roster that really stands out for you, Taras?
Raylan stands out. The Wolf.
The Wolf.
Raylan the Wolf.
Yes, I mean, there's a really good chance it would not be called the Wolfpack if not under the influence of the full moon that is Raylan.
Since Raylan, we played 2020, 2021 when Raylan was brand new. I've witnessed his growth from a little Russell Terrier
yes.
to a lion.
Yeah.
And he's still not a furry, just to mention.
Yeah, not a furry.
But
not a furry.
We will hear that howl from the stage when he wins.
I'm really looking forward to the stream delay, where we're just going to hear Raylan do a wolf howl with nothing else going on, and then we'll find out why.
Yeah, something's up. Right, if we hear a howl, something is up. There is only a few seconds of delay, but hopefully that context will fill in itself. Pipeline 12 and Dork are the scouts on Wolfpack. Both looking handsome in their player photos there. Pipeline 12, famously a Roma player on Ascension, playing combo scout for the Wolfpack this tournament, and he is acclimatizing fairly well to the rest of this pack.
Very well. I mean, he's the newest and new to scout, but he's doing perfectly so far. We saw earlier he had such a confident combo scout gameplay, and we saw from the video he knows he just needs to alpha it. He needs to be Chad, and if he isn't, he gets scared and starts playing worse. If he's confident with himself, he knows and believes that he can be as good as these top Pregame combo scouts. I think, and obviously he can. I think we'll see him play so well.
Yep, for sure. And we've got Down and Connor, the Witness Gaming from going to the international LAN not too long ago, representing Wolfpack. T3, do you think they are enjoying this experience on playing with maybe tutoring, maybe assisting some less experienced players?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they did the draft before this tournament to begin with, so they wanted to create a grand final that was going to be really even, and having a lot of experience from Dork, and a couple of players who still have a wealth of experience of their own, not quite to the same degree as the Witness players, but I think I mean, Connor's after a bit of variety, playing some demo, and I think having Piplin, who's naturally very talented by himself, but supported by the experience of Down and Connor, means that Piplin plays exceptionally well for his role.
Yeah, and I mean, you mentioned Connor playing demo. We did have another demo player on Wolfpack, Daz. He's currently playing Medic. Many people might view him more traditionally as a demo player. His venture into Medic has been a fantastic thing to watch and observe over the past few months.
Started with Mercy.
It did start with Mercy. He enjoys playing that type of character. He loves Yumi. I don't know if you want to know how many mastery points he has on Yumi.
I don't.
But he has been really thoroughly enjoying this Medic gameplay so far. And I feel like he's been such an integral part of, he provides the calm of the Wolfpack.
He's a chill guy.
He's a chill guy.
I don't know if you can tell just from looking at him, but He's a chill guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think that when you've played so many classes for so long, you get a really good understanding of the game, and it just translates really nicely into Medic, where you kind of understand what players want from their healer. So if you've played a lot of other classes, same with Piplin transitioning from Soldier to Scout, you know what your opponents are looking for, and so you can kind of be know what's going to come next and just have a really good read of the game. I think Daz obviously played at such a high level for such a long time that he's got that experience, and and the calm that you mentioned as well is always beneficial for a team. There can only be a small amount of room in the comms to keep it really clear, and if Daz is going to help bring that calm, then that's perfect.
Yeah, and before we get into predictions, I'd like to draw your attention to this team versus team matchup. This is the data we've collected over the course of this tournament.
Is that affected by the third place decider? It must be, right? Way more kills.
As in the semi-finals earlier?
Was there a third place decider?
These guys were
yes, but these guys were not in that third place.
Oh, of course. Okay, so way more kills for them.
Yes, so the Wolfpack, their games tend to be slightly longer. Right?
Sloppier fights, chaos.
They tend to occur that way. That said, they're still more than capable of executing rounds really quickly. However, they are decidedly a much more sort of DM-focused team rather than the objective focus that Red can often have.
Bodes well for product.
It does bode very well to product. So let's get into those predictions. T3, do you want to start us off? Where do you see happening in terms of product between these two teams? Where do you see it going?
I think product is actually going to go to the Wolfpack. I think that having down on product is actually really, really strong. I think Scout combo is obviously great on both teams. Sheep obviously extremely good as well, but I think the down factor is going to be massive on this map.
What do you think, Taurus?
Well, I agree. I think Sheep will perma snipe. I think down is the only guy that can stop him.
Yeah,
that's the guy, and Raylan as well. Fantastic at dealing with the sniper because he is also a fantastic Highlander player and has to deal with the sniper on product specifically, and he's very, very good at that map in Highlander too.
So Wolfpack as well.
Wolfpack as well.
Fantastic. I mean, just because I saw Red perform against Wolfpack on Bagel yesterday, and Red did seem to have a lot more control, specifically in the forward holds. I feel as though if Red is able to secure that forward hold, regardless of whether Sheep is sniping, Sheep is not sniping, right? I still think they've got it in the bag. Let's bring the casters in. Goose and Snazzy, you're just above us.
Oh.
Where do you see...
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. So excited. Hello.
Oh, my goodness.
Hello. Now, Goose, we'll start with you. Product. Mate, where do you see this going? We've got two Wolfpacks and a Red on the desk. Where do you see this going?
Honestly, like, sentimentally and also logically, I think Red have this whole entire series in the bag. With Sheep, product is it's a utility-heavy map. Sheep's got excellent utility on the sniper. I think he's going to really be able to get a lot of, sort of position and take a lot of space just from simply scoping in on that China position. So if I had to pick one, like both from my own emotional sentiment and also from my years of like amateur like shoutcasting experience, I'd have to pick Red for this.
Okay. two Red, two Wolfpacks. Snazzy, help us decide who's winning this.
That's a really hard one, mate. I think there's only one possible response.
Oh, okay. We're doing that.
It's Wolfpack. Yeah, that's what fate said.
There you have it. We'll hand it over to you guys as
bit of a contrarian here.
We will get into things very shortly. I hope you enjoy your cast. We will talk to you very soon.
Thank you very much, Tal. Great to have you guys at the desk there. Snazzy, we're here once again, year after year after year.
It never ends, mate.
It never ends.
It never ends. This hellish torment that we call life.
Yeah, I know. You sort of start to question whether you still enjoy this or not. No, of course.
No. The answer is, of course I enjoy it. When I've got games like the Wolfpack versus Red right here behind me in the Fortress Arena here in Melbourne, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm absolutely looking forward to it.
I'm really keen. I was chatting to Sheep yesterday and, he said, like, we've been practicing a lot. We're about to go into this game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the grand final of the LAN Downunder 2026 from CappingTV. You've got Red versus the Wolfpack. Make some noise! Snazzy, who are you going to watch on this
going to be eyeballing Matt there. He is getting amongst it. He's actually in a very, very forward position. Big old bomb out of Raylan going down. Oh, woo! See you later, you bastard. The fight continues, though. It is looking a little bit better for Red here, but there's still gamers left alive on the Wolfpack. They are still poking, even though they should maybe be taking it quite easy here. Still trying to force the issue and make some sort of advantage happen here. Soldier bombs on through. Scout very low, up in the air. Does manage to escape. Spawns have come through, though. The Demo Man going down. Connor. That is that, I think, for this fight. Raylan going down as well. Gotaki does get killed on the tail end of the fight, but that is going to be the first cap going the way of Red.
Yeah, no, but there still sort of seems to be a post-fight ensuing here. I think Wolfpack just right now deciding to back off. Full players up on both sides. Gotaki did get picked late there. Uber does come out already, ladies and gentlemen. That's the first Uber. The trades are here with Red getting a slightly better one. Pimplin 12 trying to make some damage, hiding behind the rock on this point. Excellent high ground execution. Take it. Soldier in the air. Hits the skybox, unfortunately. Fane's going to take out Raylan. Gotaki will take down. Pimplin onto Matt and Dork onto Fane. My goodness gracious me.
No way!
Numbers are dwindling. Dork gets Gotaki, and it's just going to be another response from the Wolfpack right here.
Oh, woo, mate. That was crazy. Daz was absolutely getting away with, like, I don't know, what did they think about shooting him? He was standing there the whole time. This is like watching Soul Free try to protect their medic. It was insane. Hey, there you go. Yeah, dude, it's amazing that they managed to pick up that frag, and it's really going to change things a lot here because that would have been a big advantage to the Wolfpack, which they've now lost. They've got that point. They're running the time down a bit, but they are still in a bit of a deficit. It does look like they're getting very aggro here, trying to pick up a couple of gamers as they come forwarding on through. So many players going down here. This is one of the scrappiest fights. I'm trying to follow it. I can't. I don't have the mental acuity.
I'm struggling as well. The mental aptitude has been dwindling for both Snazzy and me over the years, ladies and gentlemen. As I say that, though, Gotaki getting nice. 3 beautiful meat shots. 1, 2, 3. Bogus, Bunts, and Bean. This man serving absolute work on product here. However, though, ladies and gentlemen, the Uber has come out on the side of the Wolfpack with a much better one. Only 20% on the side of Red. Matt's going to need to do his best to make some damage here. We see on the overhead cam, Dork trying to find his position in this game. A couple of little scrappy shots on the scouts and soldiers. Nothing amounting to too much yet. However, he's going to be backing off 125 HP. Fane trying to eye something out. I don't know, it's looking a little bit stalemating right now, Snazzy. Wolfpack still with point control. Big bomber to the medic. 1, 2. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness gracious. But however, Pimplin 12, what an excellent response. I can't keep up, Snazzy.
I can't keep up with it either. One last player to go down. Raylan with a nice little midi to round it out. And are they going to try for some sort of forward hold situation here? There is no way. You would not be so cheeky, would you? Okay, no, sorry. I was reading the map wrong. They were on the wrong side for that one. But they have run the timer down. It's now almost a minute remaining for the Wolfpack. They are looking like they're about to lose this point. But nice big bomb cleaning up one of the scouts. That's pretty fresh out of Robor there. And he knows a lot about playing scouts, so he knows how to take them out. Lots more fighting going on the point. Timer still running down for the Wolfpack here. The moon is getting fuller by the moment. They're ready. Point finally capped. Big damage on the medic. Demo goes down. Med goes down as well. Dork, the only player left alive, still valiantly trying to get forward there. Mate, that might be a foregone conclusion. Yeah, look, this is an absolute ripper of a game. 46 seconds left on the clock for the Wolfpack here. I mean, look, they're my favourite to go into it, but you don't believe in them. I'm interested to see how this one turns out.
Yeah, we actually saw this yesterday, right, with Red. They sort of had the time disadvantage, but then they were able to claw back these rounds. However, that was on Bagel. Product is a completely different beast as Fane tries to get onto the lead. Raylan will be getting an excellent response onto Wills, Gotaki, and Matt with Rowan falling at the last second there. Only Sheep alive on 3 HP, and he's going to fall as well. Down will get the credit for that one.
Can I just say, I actually knew that something was about to happen because just as Tal was saying, I heard barking from the stage. I heard oof, oof, oof. And all of a sudden, the next thing I know, we are watching a wipe happen. However, it does appear that we've hit a pause. We're having some technical issues. One of the monitors appears to have had a bit of a moment. But I tell you what, I mean, look, the timer is bloody low. It's not quite 12 seconds like the HUD's showing. That's just the pause factor.
Yeah.
But I believe it was about 35 or 40. It's getting tight here. And with this sort of situation when you're on like such a massive advantage for the Wolfpack here, I can't see a world where they're able to muck this up. Can you, Goose?
I don't know. Look, here's the thing. As I've not to repeat myself as I do being an old man now, the Red have been at these in these positions before where they've been very heavily disadvantaged on the time bank. But they're able to kind of cap the point and really pinch their nerves and just hold on to it, and they bring back the round. They did that 3 times on Bagel yesterday.
Yeah.
Today is a different day. We got some tired games. We were partying last night.
Wait.
As I say that, we've got to do a bit cheeky off class right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to be revealing too much. Uncloaked behind, and he's Yataki!
Yataki!
Oh my goodness! Yataki, you absolute flesh mechanic! My goodness!
No wonder they paused. Jesus Christ! I'd need a moment to pull my Dax back up, man. That just sucks. That is crazy.
That's what I was saying.
That is crazy stuff. But hey, look, 2 seconds left on the clock for the Wolfpack. They're essentially into an overtime situation here. They only have to cap this once, and I've said this on a million casts before, and I'll say it one more time. You put yourself in a situation where they only have to make a mistake once, and you can have as many cracks at it as you like. It's really good for you. But I tell you what, they're giving it a crack now, and it looks like they're making a mistake in doing so.
Okay, so given the post-fight just there, in terms of speaking in your alt economy, your Uber economy, realistically, Wolfpack only have 1, maybe 2 hurrahs at an adequate full push. I don't even know if they have a time to send a proper sack rate. 30 seconds on the clock. We do see the Pyro coming out. Risky business shooting it into Dork, but he is going to fall. Braylon onto Matt. That's a huge pick. However, Roland will be taking him down. Sheep going to be falling in the midst of things. Pifflin 12 now. And the demo. That is going to be Connor. They do have Uber. They're going to be following through. Robot and Matt are down, so it's going to be a slight advantage for the Wolfpack in terms of player. However, Fane gets onto the medic nice and early. 37% on the side of Wills. It's going to come down to a scrappy fight, and Greg needs to go for a little hurrah. It's going to be so close. Bodies flying onto the point. A little bit of cap time.
Oh,
but Pifflin,
oh my God,
dishing out the damage like a
good gracious.
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what a round for the Wolfpack.
What a round indeed, taking the first one in style. See, the coin flip never lies to me, Goose. The coin flip never lies to me. I knew it in my heart, and now I know it in reality. Wolfpack are here to play. I didn't hear much howling that time, but here they go, coming into the next mid. We're interested to see how they manage to take this one out. They'll probably be coming in a bit more aggressive than last time, I have a feeling. Raylan, nice big bomb, straight off the rock, onto the mid. Quite a bit of damage, not enough to write home about. Big rocket out of Fane to clean up Dork there as well. There is a lot going on, and it's only Daz and Pifflin alive. They are building, they are back at spawn. Red have taken our second mid, I guess.
I mean, just an absolute superb rebuttal to their, to the argument that they lost, the debate they lost in the previous round. Coming back with the almost full team wipe. Daz is going to live, so he's, we're sitting at around 90% on both sides. Red's just getting there, Uber. We're about to see a sack wave into with Sheep trying to set up for a position, scope some things out, see if he can just take some space and occupy the map any way he can. They have the point. They need to run down the clock. However, Wolfpack trying to edge around to the point, and as I say that, the trades do come out. Ubers on both sides, completely even, both dwindling down. The post fight is going to matter here. However, if Wolfpack don't establish a presence on the point, they are going to be in trouble because the clock is ticking down. And a massive block from Raylan, just picking up Wills in the midst of things.
Oh!
My God!
He even gets the fadeaway rocket there as he dies. One player in behind here does go down, Fane. Daz fairly low but able to survive. I tell you what, the Wolfpack, they are really showing up to this game. I tell you what, I mean they're coming in as a second place favourite.
Yeah, by the way.
So it's really fascinating to see the sort of aggression that they're playing with here. You can hear them yelling at each other in the background. I don't know if it's coming through on the on the internet there, but I know that everyone in the room can hear it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, it's just really crazy to see. Like, Connor and Down just have so much aura about them. It's a shame that taking down 4, 5, possibly a 6. Who knows? Rowan and Fane are just going to be spawning right now. Unfortunately, another kill for them. Raylan will be taken down. However, it doesn't really matter. Wolfpack have ticked down the clock. They've ticked down the clock to 2 minutes. They've just equalised the time, and now they have exceeded all the expectations of Red. They're looking to take this point back, however. Rowan, Soldier Bomb coming in aggressive. He's getting down dangerously low. Nice. Good focus fire, good tunnel vision. Sometimes you need it. Pipplin 12 onto Fame. The trades of the Soldier Bombs coming through. 100% add for the Wolfpack. Going to be dangerous territory here if you're looking to take a trade, because Red doesn't have their Uber yet. So we just saw Robot trying to get onto Sheep. It's a 3-man sack. Kitaki will eventually get down, but Wolfpack securing the point once again.
Yeah, equalising this time now. Minute 40 for both sides, really, by the time anything's going to happen here. Daz getting some arrows out, and we seem to have another pause. They're really keeping the tension up on us.
In-game sound.
Apparently it's a pause by Matt due to some issue with in-game sound.
Well, I mean, like, this is the thing, right? Windows audio drivers have just been getting progressively worse and worse and worse over the last... However, since the inception of Windows, the audio drivers are just completely terrible. No, but we have resumed, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for my little spiel there. We have to do it, though, to fill in the downtime. 1 minute 31 on the side of Wolfpack. Red trailing behind, not too far with 1 minute 40. The Uber does come out on the side of Wolfpack. Good force, a little bit fucking tentative, who knows. Red might try to re-enter here with their Uber, but we got to see Rohan trying to deny this Soldier Bomb. Double Soldier Bomb, that's a hefty bomb right here. The Uber does get forced. Dorp dueling the Scout, but he's got such good strafing. Does this guy have traction control or what? My goodness.
He's turned the traction control off. He's slipping and sliding all over the place, mate. He is having the time of his life. We love to see it. Robot with a nice big bomb. Piplin's now going down, so does Connor, and down. And that is a nice little 3-piece to give Red a bit more of an advantage here on the point. However, they are staring down the barrel of about 20-30 Uber disadvantage. That is going to put them in trouble. I can see a lot of things happening up there on the stage right now. Looking forward to where this one goes. They do have a nice big bomb. Soldier comes in. Doesn't quite get away with it. Gotaki in there, able to take out Daz. A nice big 4-man sack. They knew about that disadvantage and they were ready to do something about it, don't you reckon, Goose?
Oh, I reckon absolutely. You know, the thing is with Gotaki, right? So many scouts we've seen, they have such chaotic aim. There's like flicking here, flicking there. Gotaki has some of the most methodical tracking I've seen of any of the scouts in the modern era of competitive Team Fortress 2, particularly in the Australian region. Now, we see the Uber trades coming out on the side of Wolfpack. They're going to be popping theirs. Dread need to get theirs as well. Raylan going to be going in for a big bomb onto the combo. Doesn't manage to secure Daz, unfortunately. Just one rocket away. Wills. However, they do get Wills. Wills falls in the midst of all this. It's going to be up to Matt to try and lock down these choke points. I tell you what, he's done it before and he can do it again. And Wills needs to get back to the point ASAP. Pipplin 12 making his way over. Red are going to just back off and allow them to sort of regroup. And Snazzy, it's again looking like another round 2 for the Wolfpack.
Mate, it's dire circumstances for Red here. No Uber. They're staring down that full Uber. They have managed to ping up 2 in the midst of the Uber, but Connor, one of the most dangerous demo men I've ever seen. Medic up in the air, does go down. Rohan very low on the point there. Gotaki still alive as well. It's just Connor, very low. Going to be unable to do anything, but they have 46 seconds to play with here. That's going to be enough. That's almost enough to get an Uber and get in there. We can actually see Red are up to some sneaky business that I don't wish to announce necessarily. But Red are doing something to try to make this happen. They're going to be trying to do things quickly rather than wait it out.
It's risky business going into this overtime. You never know. Raylan going to be getting a nice bomb. However, Gitaki protecting his soldier will find the kill. A big bomb from down. Oh! The combo. Daz going to be getting the Solomon's vow onto Fane. My God, Rohan will be picking up Connor in the midst of all of that, though. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. They need to get a touch in, and the crit is online. They're going to make it out like a bandit, ladies and gentlemen. Red tying up the scoreboard in this best of 5 series.
A best of 5 series on Banny Config. Let's go, Wills. Relax, buddy. Whoa. A best of 5 on a Banny Config, and we're 2 rounds deep, and it's 1-1. Dangerous, dangerous territory to be in, I tell you what, Goose. Tell me who you're watching this mid. What are you seeing?
Oh, absolutely. We got the overhead cam here. Matt putting in so much work this game, trying to, again, just lock down these choke points, get any stray stickies to prevent the scouts from moving forward. It's what you have to do as a demo. It's one of the toughest roles in this modern era, and he's been doing such a good job. Soldier's going to be going forward onto China. The response from the blue team as well. Wolfpack, however, Gitaki just locking things down. The scout duo on red, really just protecting Wills. My God, Dork's going to be trying to make some damage and clean up anything he can. He might just be able to, but with the medic up on the side. Oh no, here we go. 16 HP. Is the dream alive for the clutch? I don't think so. Rowan's on 185 and he's going to lock this one down.
Yeah, man, that was crazy stuff. The scouts on red there really just doing a lot of work in that one. Dork might be Salt-Free alumni, but even Salt-Free alumni can't do anything about that sort of situation, especially when you're that low. Yeah, man, that was an insane fight. A lot going on. But we're coming into this one. Oh! Raylan gets the force. That is... Oh! My God! Didn't quite get the medic. Piplin12 saying, "Get down, Mr. President. We cannot have you dying here." Daz manages to stay alive, and that's actually going to put them in a tiny bit of ad after they got that force. Raylan doing some work there to make that happen. The forward hold's going to be a little bit tough to crack here, but we can see that they're up to some mischievous business on the right-hand side there. Pyro coming out, doing what they can to try to get out there. It's really one of the only ways you can realistically crack one of these, but losing 2 players, that's going to put them back in the spawn until they have this Uber at least. Big soldier bomb from behind. Matt going down, Robor as well. It's 2 soldiers for those 2. That's actually really good, especially with the bust, the spawns. They are looking really healthy coming out here. Tiny bit of override still. If they can catch them out, if they can be very quick with it. But they seem to be playing it like it's even. They might think it's even.
Yeah, no, I spoke to him after the match and he said, "Do you want to do anything?" I said, "Going for some demo bombs." And he's doing just that, and I really appreciate it, Matt. If you've rewatched this VOD, absolute excellent work. Uber trade here on both sides, though. Soldiers going to be jumping in. Piplin 12 onto Robot. Excellent meat shots. My God, the scouts have just been putting in so much bloody work this game. Dork as well onto Matt. That was a risky bomb. He's got 3, ladies and gentlemen. Can somebody stop this man? I don't know if they can.
This is one of those, hey guys, check this fat dub moments, except it's not ironic. It's not ironic. I actually do want to check out this fat dub. That was insane, the shots that were coming out of some of the scouts there, and that is absolutely going to put them in the good books here. Tiny ad to use here, but Wolfpack are back in action after losing that last round. You know, momentum was swinging around, but the pendulum's coming back the other way.
Pendulum's coming the other way. You know, Dork, you know, he's in the Big Apple. He's hungry. He's helping secure the kill onto Robar. Raylan will be falling from Gitaki. Scattergun. Connor now. Oh, here's the bomb from Connor, giving Matt a run for his money. And he gets onto Wills. A sensational bomb from the demo side of the Wolfpack right there, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Now Gitaki, though, trying not to let things shake him up too much. Keeping his composure. Excellent stuff. He's on a 3K right now. He just got a kill onto down. And Red, they secure this point. 1 minute 20. They have the advantage in the time bank, but they don't have the Uber Ed. So that's going to prompt Sheep to switch over to the sniper, try to get a sneaky shot onto China. This is what I was saying in the pre-game, Snazzy.
Yeah, look, they've had to use early because of that sniper. Wow, Gotaki picking off Raylan in the middle of that Uber. Sniper does go down, but they've lost 2 in the middle of all that. What a bad Uber. Get there! Oh, yay! He does get the shot off. He misses the midi, but he gets him on the ground. That's what we like to see.
However, though, Red, they still maintain at this point, despite everything. The position has just been phenomenal from it. And, you know, the pressure is on for the Wolfpack right now. Piplin 12 trying to establish his presence. Red electing to back off since the Wolfpack do have a 50% add on their side. Now Sheep thinks could be getting down right now. 150 onto the scat. Not a headshot, just a body shot, unfortunately. Looking for another one. It's going to be close. Can he secure the kill? I'm not quite sure. Raylan and Connor are going to be answer the minute. Matt's going to be picking out Raylan as well. Fane falling in the late fight. So Dork will eventually secure that point. Actually, yes, they have capped. And it's safe and sound just for the minute. 1 minute 26 on the clock for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, 1 minute 26. They sort of need to slow things down a little bit here, but they do have that uber advantage that they're going to be wanting to use somewhat aggressively. If they can catch the med out here, it kind of puts them in a really good position. Big bomb out of the demo. Matt going down, Robor going down. The uber does get forced. And it's a 4-man. This is the worst possible scenario for Wolfpack, I think. Well, maybe not the worst, but it's maybe it's not exactly what they wanted to see. Forcing there is not good for them.
Look, so
it's a lot better than losing there.
Wolfpack, they have an opportunity to set up a little bit of forward hold, stall out the time, and try build that Uber as much as they can. And down
big bomb!
The big bomb. Oh, does he force the Uber out? No. Wills with just holding, keeping his nerve, not popping. He finally does. However, it's going to be a 3v3, and the player advantage on the side of Red is just going to be superior. They're going to be getting back onto the point and securing, ticking down the clock from 35 seconds, Snazzy.
This is insanely back and forth, man. Wolfpack now have Uber out again. Oh my god, this is like absolutely freaky.
We're in for a long night.
I think we might just be in for a long night. 20 seconds left on the clock for Red, 28 for the Wolfpack. Wolfpack coming forward with the Uber. They have used early. They're in nice and deep. Medic about to go down, hits the midi. Will's going down there with the heal ad now. 8 seconds left on the clock for Red. They're going to be in a pretty good position where if they can just get the cap after this, it might be on. But Red are doing everything. Dotaki, Rohan. This is insane! They're both so low. The medic is there. There's no way they get away with this, is there? But they win it! They win it, ladies and gentlemen. How in God's name did they bring that one around? 2-1 to Red.
And slowly but surely...
Man, they are popping off too. Holy cow.
I don't know. Maybe Stacey, the coin isn't the boss of us. Maybe the coin is not the boss of us. I think Red... Matt pulling out a cheeky smile right there. He's enthusiastic for this one, and we're going to see him on this mid too. Shooting out these stickies, trying to scope out the players. Dorf, again, trying to establish his presence. Nothing too crazy happening just yet. Nice pogo across the point. Skipping across like a stone across water. Down's going to be going down. That's the classic saying. Matt onto Raylan, Gutaki onto Dorf. Connor onto Wilzo. Huge pick. The medic, and Daz lives. Daz, what is the vitality on this man? He's just living in every fight.
He is actually living through everything. I don't know how he's doing it. I could learn a thing or two like that. I really could. Yeah, I'm getting a thumbs up from someone in the crowd there. He's doing a really good job of surviving here, and with the Uber advantage that they have here, they're going to be pretty happy. Matt just deleting Dork, just taking him off the map. Didn't feel like having him there for a little bit. Big bomb out of Fame. The Uber has been used on the point. I think that was a sack of sorts. A lot of players rolling around behind the team there for the Wolfpack. They're kind of in a grim situation. Robor in there. There we go. We're just talking about Daz's survivability. Survive this, bro. Survive these. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sheep, one of the most, or Robor, sorry, one of the most proven scouts on, in the oceanic scene, now showing that he can give Raylan and Down a run for their money, ladies and gentlemen. My God, Gotaki just going to be getting through this mid-connector here right now. And 2 minutes 49 on the clock for the Wolfpack. It's ticking down a little bit, but Gotaki and Robor just finishing them off. Down will get Will, so that's a crucial pick. And if the rocket can't get off onto Daz, again, the vitality on this guy. Just like they're throwing everything they have. And he's just somehow surviving.
Absolutely everything onto him. Piplin doing so much work there to try to keep those soldiers off, but not really in the position that you want to be. It's kind of amazing that they managed to get away with that one. But here they go. They're really trying to start rolling this time down now, equalising as we speak. 2 minutes 14 for both sides. Red looking pretty active in this one though, despite not quite having the point. They're very, very close to it. They do cap that one back. The Uber has been used. They are on full disadvantage. Some massive, massive shots here. But with Will surviving this Uber, oh boy, the Wolfpack might need to start looking out for the Hunter here, I think.
In the post fight as well, Gotaki is down, so I'm not sure how keen Red is to jump straight back in. They do have Uber ad, so there's not really any reason to sort of throw out a Hail Mary. The time bank is even on both sides, so looking like a soft stalemate, soft reset, just trying to sort of trade out some damage, look for an opening, as we see on the overhead cam here. Connor just trying to find a nook and cranny, a crack in the crevice, anything he can do to sort of even things out, even up this damage distribution. Rohan's going to be going in now. This is the Uber. This is what we need. This is the advantage. He's going to be getting onto Pipplin 12. Another one. Gotaki taking down, down goes down. That is the saying, ladies and gentlemen. One soldier and one scout down on the side of the Wolfpack. That's going to allow Red to re-secure this point, Snazzy.
They are just passing this point back and forth forever. It's going to equalise again, I think. In the meantime, they do get the force as the players tried to come out onto Cliff. Quite a bit of fighting going on here. Players still involved in this fight still. Dork managing to take down Gotaki, who was still stuck there. They are capping the point, but they are staring down the barrel of a nice big 30-odd Uber disadvantage. This is kind of dangerous for them. Matt taking a shed load. Connor! Big old mini to take out Matt there. Wills is managing to flee and get out of that one, which is probably going to improve things a little bit, but it's not going to improve them a lot of it. There is still an Uber disadvantage that they need to be worried about here, but killing the demo is going to slow things down a little bit, take a bit of that pressure off, give them the chance to set up and try to make things happen. Dork, however, not getting a chance to wait. Down as well, not getting a chance to wait. Connor dying in the Uber. Gotaki picking up Raylan as he tries to bomb out of there. Soldier in the last area, not quite enough to make it happen. But that's really good out of Daz, managing to survive yet again. Leapfrogging the advantage back and forth. 50 seconds on the clock for the Wolfpack here. They're actually in a bit of an advantage both on time and Uber Goose.
Yeah, I know, just chasing Daz to the ends of the earth, to the end of Narnia, but Daz just surviving in that respawn area. Raylan up on the rock position nicely. Uber does come out for the Wolfpack. Raylan going to be funneling further onto Wills, and that's the difference maker. The med picks on the side of the Wolfpack are just a little bit more quantized. My goodness. Dork and Down going to be picking up Gotaki, Rover and Fane. He'll be falling to the full damage. 45 seconds on the side of Red, and Wolfpack, they're just going to delay the cap to, again, delay those spawns.
Yeah, and they've done a good job of it too. They have got their med up. They've got a tiny disadvantage. Not really enough to write home about. Some would call it a bit of a munch ad on the side of Red. But they are doing what they can. They're actually getting very keen on a dry fight here. I can hear a bit of yelling going on behind me over there, so I'm smelling that there's a fight going on of some sort. Down, taking quite a bit of attention, picking up Matt with a bit of damage out of Connor. Raylan with a big old rocket onto Fane. That is going to put the Wolfpack in a situation here, but they might be howling their way to the moon right now. They are looking very happy on the point there. 6 players up, Fane now respawning. Here comes the crunch time.
Here comes the crunch time. Raylan there, and the oh my lord! Oh my god, the Boeing 767 with the superior aerodynamics right there, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness gracious me. However though, Matt and Gotaki and Rohan just picking them up in the post fight. Wills is going to be just spawning now. It's going to be so dangerous. He's dangerously low, but he can't figure it out. There's no answer to a full Uber charge combo. Both scouts though going to be fighting on the point. It's going to come down to the wire right here. Down, securing the cap. Down onto Rohan, my god. Red need to get back into this ASAP, and here comes Fate with a huge bomb. Oh my god! One onto the scout, and he's gonna just come up with the Wolfpack. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna be enough, ladies and gentlemen.
It was never gonna be enough against the Wolfpack. So, yeah, you guys hearing that? Wolfpack. There we go. They are, I don't know how much of it picks up on the stream is the main thing. They are looking cheerful coming into this one. 2-all first map of the best of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Oh, kill me! Let's go!
I think this has put an extra 10 years on our age right here, Snazzy. Point's going to be unlocked in 3 seconds, my God. Gotaki just hanging out on China, chilling out. It's going to be so close. They don't want to go for anything too quickly. Raylan going in. Gotaki will get that. Dork and Piplin onto Fane and Rohan. Roboto, this is Sheep on the sniper. Can he find a shot? 50 onto the scout. Little punch shot and say, you got it! Sheep! My goodness! Impeccable tracking! He has secured the kill onto Daz, the unkillable medic! Snazzy! What is going on?
The video game! Sheep really living up to his namesake there. He is a frightening sniper. I mean, look, anyone who's been this much of a terrifying name in the community for such a long time, it sort of starts becoming one of those things where it's like a generational name that you just can't repeat.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
Someone needs to give Raylan a sloppy kiss because he is playing like a champion, I tell you what.
This is...
Relax, mate. Could be you. No, Raylan is absolutely just landing on the medic stroke. Will's, like, you're not coming back from it, bro. If you're getting stomped on like that, like, you're going to be struggling. Here comes another Robor in onto Daz. That's amazing, actually. Normally, you would not get away with that against Daz.
I swear, he wasn't even like hiding. He was kind of like out in the open and they just didn't see him. It's like, who would sit there for a soldier bomb? But anyways, Wolfpack are going to try and press forward without a medic, but Red just running down at this clock. Already 2-2 in the series. This is going to be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes down with the aerodynamics. Can he find anything? A scout, maybe. That will be Gotaki, unfortunately, falling. No more pressure there. Robust will be picking up Dork, and he's going to be trying to find something else. Soldier trying to establish another China. Another rocket just misses off the wall. So close. It could have been another kill, but unfortunately not. Now Rohan re-establishing himself onto this point. Soldier in. It's going to be deadly, but Raylan, he just couldn't find the strafes on that one, and Gotaki and Rohan were going to be taking him down, Snazzy. Now Red with an opportunity to actually set up a little bit of a forward hold here. Dangerously low. He goes down. That's the name of Connor. And Gotaki just going to be pistoling down another one. That's going to be Pippin 12. However, though, Uber is forced out and Daz does hold on to his.
Yeah, honestly, kind of fantastic play out of the Wolfpack there. Only losing 2 players to force an Uber there, especially in this sort of scenario. You are chuffed. You are completely happy with that one. They are trying to break out on this left-hand side. They do pick up one of the soldiers. They have used the Uber. They are through on that concrete area. Lots of players getting back. They're actually very far back. Med down very low. They're not looking like they're going to be able to pick it up, though. They're just going to be leapfrogging Ad with a minute disadvantage. This is not the situation you want to be in if you're Wolfpack.
You know, Red there, they played that economy so good. Absolute stockbrokers, if I say so myself. Now Wills, he's just going to be positioned so far back, the soldiers can't actually get in onto him. So they're not going to be able to capitalise off any advantage. They can't make something now. And then we're going to be 2 players down. Red are going to essentially get this for free, potentially. I don't want to speak too soon, but with Matt and Gotaki on the point, it's just looking like that will be the story right here, ladies and gentlemen. And they do manage to secure that point.
Yeah, and with a minute left on the clock, this is actually a pretty dire circumstance for the Wolfpack. They're turning into dire wolves, mate, let me tell you. Big old bomb out of Robor does pick up the Demo Man. Huge midi down on Sniper, though. The Uber has been used. Does pick up Robor, but with 4 down on the rest of his team, it's not looking excellent. The Uber does get forced as they come on out. Looks like they didn't really want to be using there, but use they have. They are getting forward now, trying to pick up Matt. Does pick up Matt, now taking a duel with the Scout. Got to be conscious of the Uber disadvantage here, but they're not in danger just yet. Recapping the point, minute 45 on the clock, 22 seconds for Red.
It's still anyone's game. The Ubers are even, but 22 seconds, it's not a comfortable position that you want to be in. Robot Rowan going to be taking down. My goodness, the player advantage is just looking so good on the side of Red right here. They're going to be on the point, going to be ticking down from 22 seconds, any second now. Matt just locking down the choke. They could potentially establish a forward hold right here. 17 seconds, Snazzy. This is looking deadly. 23% on the crit trigger. Don't want to speak too soon. 10 seconds left now. It's getting intense. A big soldier bot comes in. The Bowen 747, but it's going to be huge.
Magnificent.
A massive collapse. And ladies and gentlemen,
Who thought the sequel would be as good as the original?
Fantastic. Red absolutely popping out of their seats. You know, I was saying to Matt earlier, I said, it's good to see you again, my friend. He said, it's good to see you. And I said, is it your chance to win this year? And he said, I'm giving it my best and I'm watching it happen right now. Fantastic stuff. Look at him. Absolutely cheering on his team there. Fantastic. But there we go. Map 1. There we go. Going the way of the red team. They have Gotaki. Dude, come on. 41 frags. I don't even care how many deaths you get. You get a 4 on the front of the frag count, like, you are a freak.
He's the flesh mechanic.
Piplin as well. This is just insane, bro. Look at Connor.
My God. Those are some very, very absurd statistics right there. And I don't think we're qualified to analyse those, Snazzy. So we're going to send it down.
I tell you what, I got 2 pretty bloody experienced players down here ready to piece it all apart. I've got Silvo and Atten with me down on the couch. Silvo and Atten, I mean, basically some of the more experienced players in our entire region. And they are going to help me piece apart just what happened this game. I mean, it was 3-2, a deadly close match. Red, ultimately, they take it away. I guess we'll start just by looking at this logs, but I know, of course, logs don't tell the entire story. What can we extract from this in front of us here?
You want me to start?
I mean, go nuts, go nuts.
Well, honestly, I did not expect Piplin to do that well. But, yeah, he just protected the medic well. It could have gone either way, honestly. Like, I think Wills was trying his absolute hardest to lose the game for his team, but
I mean,
it would have made it a lot easier if he didn't just get caught to every single bomb. But
Wills was caught to every Uber though, but somehow like he just like randomly win the round anyway. So it's like,
yeah, I think they did have to pull some things together. But to stay on Pipeline for a moment, we were talking during that game about how basically all the ordnance was being shot at Daz, and Pipeline doing his best Smazzer impression, I suppose, doing such a good job in protecting Daz. How do you think they were able to assess that flow of the game through these sort of long engagements? You mentioned that they had a fantastic collapse onto those red team at points during those rounds. Do you think Pipeline was, I suppose, one of the more important members of this, or who do you think was allowing Wolfpack to sort of orchestrate these collapses?
It was definitely the soldiers from Raylan down. Like randomly, you might see like Raylan get a pick onto Wills like out of nowhere, and every time the other soldiers would do it as well. Like Piplin would have like a kill aura around his medic. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like anything around his medic would just die instantly. So that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and I mean, Gotaki on the opposing team, he was able to clean up a lot of these players. Do you feel, Silvo, that this was like a sort of similar effect to the Down and Raylan on the side of Wolfpack?
Well, honestly, with like Red's collapses with their soldiers, they're honestly just trading 2 for 1, which is very hard to play. Like sure you're killing the medic, but if no one else is getting damaged and Gotaki can just roam around for free, that's like his domain of, you know, just getting any kill he wants, any fight he wants.
Yeah, like he's very good in those very chaotic fights.
Him and Sheep. Sheep will just like, Sheep, he'll just do whatever he wants. And Gotaki, if you let him have space.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, space was such a hot topic that we were talking about a lot during that game. We noticed in that first round that Matt, he was sort of struggling to like keep the space that Wolfpack was giving to him. Do you feel that maybe that was a lack of support early in that game?
Yeah, towards the start of the game, I think Matt was getting no support at all. I don't want to talk shit, but like he was like 0 and 8 at the beginning. Yeah. But yeah, I think towards the end of that, like he was getting support from his soldiers and his scouts, so that they could edge the point and get it for free sometimes.
I think he just honestly realized that like he's not going to get the support, so he just started playing a bit further back. Yeah. And like he just like I feel like all the success came from just him getting randomly picked off.
Yeah. I suppose the frustration was potentially mounting, and we saw that come to like sort of a climax in round 3 where we see Sheep swapping off onto Sniper. Do you think, Silvo, that he was getting what he sort of was looking for in that swap, or?
Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think he was too hot. It wasn't even making that much space for his team, honestly. I think like which team, blue team Wolfpack, we like really recognized when he was in Sniper, and like they did just press the gas pedal on that.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing you can always trust, I mean, Raylan's walking past us right now. If there's one thing that you can always trust Raylan and Down to do is to really, really pounce when the pressure is rising. I actually don't have a handheld for you right now. Have you got a hand? Can I get 2 handhelds, Sylvie? Because we got 2 players from.
You want to speak my mic?
Hi. Fantastic. Just one for Wills, one for Redder for me.
Test.
And we'll do. I suppose we'll do before we get into Sunshine. I mean, we'll start with Ray. I'll give you the honest. What do you think was allowing Wolfpack to stay in that game for so long? Ultimately, not successful. But what were you sort of relying on to give you that tempo and to stay in it?
I think the main thing, we were expecting Sheep Sniper a lot, and I think they lost a lot of time with him not getting much value. He did kill Ahmed at one point, but we traded that with Ahmed like immediately in that same player. And I think they wasted a shit ton of time with Sheep Sniper because we were just expecting it. And every time he was there, we insta-nuke, they're a soldier down, they can't counter-bomb, they can't really deal with our ult-bomb. And I think that showed during the game. I think, not to my own horn, but I forced Wills a lot.
I mean, we do have. I mean, Wills. I don't want to be too mean, but basically half of what we were saying on the couch was shit talking you. I mean, some of the positioning, man. I mean, maybe Uber miscount or.
No, I mean, okay, so I'm obviously not the greatest medic in the world, but I literally just spoke to Lau about it because I was like, I didn't realize I literally just have to be sitting in cliff. And not healing people. I wasn't going to get caught. And I'm I feel so bad that my team is trying to take space and I'm not healing them. So I'm kind of overcompensating for that by and I'm just getting caught.
Oh, you just feel useless.
And there was also a lot of situations where we're we're going to do the house play, but we're going to not let them take the space first, as you do. And you guys just sacked and I was out of position.
I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting because a Wolfpack is founded on trust. I mean, there's no trust issues there. I mean, who's sort of taking the charge when it came to those huge collapses, Raylan? Was that because we noticed that it was coming from you and down?
Honestly, not as much down. More so than it was Liam and me. I feel like you heard me probably calling a lot.
Yeah, I could hear it from here.
Honestly, couldn't tell who was screaming.
I was screaming a lot, but Liam was really really on top of it. He saw he saw them disrespecting by peeking out with players down. He would see them saying his team is trying to edge cap before we're trying to edge cap and they're trying to stop us from edging cap. But by the time they realize we're about to sack, Wills is either just walking into house or rotating to house. So we caught their players out a lot with that. I think maybe just being a little bit faster than them. But I think a lot of that was prone to Liam. Liam was doing really well, and Connor was Denver mode. Connor was like, shut up! Let me call this.
So Connor spoke for once?
Connor was speaking out of his mind, and we are very happy with that. This is arguably their best map. This is their map 1 pick, and they cinched it. So if that's the standard we're setting, I think we're pretty excited for the next map.
I've got a question for you, Wills. You don't have to tell me, but was your team playing into you just dying instantly? Because they were trading 2 soldiers for you, which sometimes is just complete and utter not worth it, Giving Tataki space to roll. I didn't see Rowan with you a lot, so I don't know if that was a game plan of Rowan, just do whatever you want, you're not going to protect me anyway.
No, it wasn't explicitly said. Definitely not, because like I said, I think it was just my lack of ability to bait as I should have been.
I mean, it's fine, just because if you're letting other players do things and you're still winning the fights, which was evident during the game.
Well, that's what I mean. Everyone's talking Wolfpack won. We literally won the map, despite me having more deaths, a drop. It's because my team is so coordinated with the collapses and having Sheep and Fame. They never bait. They just go in. It's.
Well,
it's
I'll tell you what. Let's preserve a little bit of that coordination. I'll take your handheld mics. I'll let you get back to your teams, and very shortly, you guys will be headed into Sunshine. So I hope you have a great time. While they're all getting sorted, do we have any predictions after watching that display? What do we think Sunshine is going to look like?
I honestly don't know what to expect just because it's a 5 CP map. Starting on a product map, it makes everyone feel like they can go super aggressive, all hype and whatnot, motivated. But when it gets to 5 CP and whatnot, I feel like it's just going to be super slow. It will slow down a lot during the second half.
I am expecting a change in tempo for sure. Adam?
I think Wolfpack is going to win Sunshine. I think Down and Connor probably know how to push last better than the other team does. And I think that's just it, yeah.
For sure. I mean, a lot of pressure on Pipeline potentially. But I think I tend to agree. I feel like this is potentially going in the way of Wolfpack. Would you agree? Do you still feel like
I've heard some things from the red team that they have a certain Witness Gaming European hold in last with the pyro on the gun. So I don't know if Down and Connor are going to get PTSD.
God. I mean, I have been seeing a little bit of this in the scrims you guys have been playing.
I don't know if Down and Connor have found a fix to that yet.
I mean, it does look like a nightmare. But to be fair, you've been murking in a lot of their scrims. Do you think Sunshine is one of the maps that Red would feel somewhat comfortable on?
I don't know. It's like a lot different because when I played for them, it would get swayed my way a lot more than
I mean,
like
I did
the other way.
I
played for both teams, and it just ends up swaying whatever way whichever team I was on.
Okay,
so it's kind of hard to gauge. Like what their baseline is.
So you think this Witness hold will give them the edge?
Maybe. I don't know what Red's been, Wolfpack's been working on because I've heard another side of Down's Discord channels.
Well, I mean, I can't wait to unpack more. I feel like our casters are ready. I would love to hear what their predictions are. We've still got about 30 seconds left, but I do think that they are primed and ready. Freaky and
nice hoodie,
Sylvie.
Yeah,
looking fantastic.
represent. Hey, bro, I don't represent. It's all signed, but it's signed in black. So
that's Down's fault. Blame him.
Yeah, bro. I messaged Edward and he's like, "GG." So,
so are you going to go the Wolfpack direction then?
Look, W's, bro. W's. I'm representing.
Fantastic. Sylvie, what do you reckon? Are we red?
Oh, I've got to go red. The coordination that they had throughout that game was very, very well. The fast bombs and what they were able to execute quickly, even if with that back and forth, it still felt like for the majority of the time they still were in control. I got to back red here. Like, they looked really, really good overall, and I think especially on a 5 CP map where they can slow down and match their pace, it's definitely going to look a lot better for them.
All right, well, I'll let you guys take over as we go into our next map, Sunshine.
Sunshine and lollipops, but that will be in due time because I presume someone's in the toilet because our supreme leader said so, but I wonder who it is. Name and shame.
Who is not on stage?
Yeah. But look, honestly, what does Wolfpack start with? A W. Am I right? Okay.
No, you got no audience retention.
Minus aura, bro.
Don't
Minus
look.
aura.
Yeah.
But look, I'm full support of Wolfpack here. They are the boys. 3 tall products, so close. Look, they have it. Again, what Silvo said, basically changing that pace. We said, obviously Koth and 5CP are obviously very different, but you got to understand the mid-fights and last pushes, especially those last pushes. Not a lot of teams know how to effectively do a last push. But anyways, as we talk about that, I do believe in some sort of capacity, we are starting. I need information on that, but look, these 2 teams need to fight.
I think with those last pushes as well, especially with Sunshine, we really have to worry about that lowers area. We have seen how active the soldiers have been overall, and when you have to worry about them, that underside is very worried. We also see a lot of Ubers coming through. We need to see how the soldiers execute to that top left side as they're going through. But as we say this, we are rolling into the second map. Wolfpack vs Red on Sunshine, on board with Matt. Let's see how this goes.
Exactly, see how it goes. We shall in momentarily. 65 years roll, but obviously through the rollout he does get arrowed here. I'm looking for the Solis bomb and the damage. There's an early frag from Rohan, but a lot of plays. But Raylan gets wheels though. But however, they're going to trade meds. Gotaki is found his prey. No longer a wolf, but a pup. And here we go. It's going to be a cleanup on this mid, and it doesn't look too bad. It's 3v3, but however, it's just all about this soldier bomb from Raylan here. It's 2 scouts in the demo verse. There's a couple respawners here from Wolfpack, and it's going to be a lot here. That high control there from that solo is going to get cancelled out by the Gotaki. And Dork is down. He's just going to run at him, but has Connor, and that's the train himself. Picks up a second, and we're going to hang on back to mid, change that pace. It's not all aggression, this 5CP Silver.
That was a beautiful, beautiful roll. That speed shot through mid, heading into that valley area to clean up that kill and just give them their upper hand. No teams really wanted to rush anything. Both teams waiting for spawns after that 3v3 mid with both medics going down. We do see Wolfpack now coming up on that engineer, opting to play more on that back foot, even they're closer to even Ubers. We're not going to see much else. We do see Red take control of lobby. We see the fast bomb. Connor with the traps ready. Not catching him just yet. So we are going to see them slow down as well. Both teams slowly coming up with Uber. Lobby has been given back to the Wolfpack. Got to be a loser.
Oh, Connor, you sneaky bugger. Now, surely we find someone. I'm not going to say what kind of stickies they are, but they are to cancel out something that is about to happen. Pipeline 12 on his main.
Spy checking.
Yeah, pretty much. But look, we're going to see some double sacks, or at least a sack of some sorts. Obviously, they are wary from last map on product from Gotaki, getting that multiple Ks on Spy. But look, here we go. We're going to wait for it here. They're going to go through dungeon here, and they're going to go through his right side. Possibly a speed shot onto the back spawn, where good old Daz is possibly hiding, but Sheep on the cam. Full buffed, ready spaghetti. Let's do this. 1, 2 rockets. Sees the man. That's 1, 2 rockets. Drops him. But Pipeline 12 has to finish off a lot of plays here. Connor down as well. There's no demo on this defensive team. Obviously, Will's using this Uber on this left-hand side. That is really good. But however, there's a lot of players down on the defensive side. And Wolfpack is crumbling. Their den is absolutely desecrated by the team of Red. And that is going to be Wolfpack losing that and Red taking their first.
When you look at a sack, that's exactly how you imagine it. You see your soldier coming through, you see everyone just detonating, demo, medic down that drop, and you're just able to execute so quickly off it, and it was magnificent. So we got to see how they want to adapt. We did see the mid, which did go even both ways, with both teams coming up 3 apiece, but we got to see, we do see Matt coming up a little bit quicker, just getting some sticks down. See how they go through. We are just delaying a little bit. We do see Down coming in, going for the bomb. Gets a nice sink there. Going to try to get the counter bomb. Down is on the medic. Good rocket there to clean it up. Rohan Gutaki finding one apiece. A nice pipe there by Connor to clean him up. We do see them chasing. Roball behind. Good rockets, but not able to finish off the medic. And we do see Piplin and Daz running for their lives. Matt and Daz chasing. Sorry, Matt and Pipeline and Daz getting out. Daz, Matt, trying to contest.
Oh, the classic sunshine traps. Yeah, look, say Pipeline and Daz 3 times really fast.
Dude, I'm getting mixed up.
That's okay, but yeah, classic traps there. We are looking for a Red second hold potentially here. They're going to use, try not to use through mid here. We're looking at the Red Solis here. That's a Mapper Gunner just out. That is very scary. Robot down. And it's, oh my god, that was by the skin of my teeth, I'll tell you that. And Fane dead, 2 Solis down on this mid, try to sack, but Red has to back out to last, but we have one little trick up their sleeve. Oh, do they know? Pipeline 12 obviously catching the strays there, but mid is capped, and it's going to be a last hold here from Red. They could recommit with the Fane, but I do not suppose it's a thing, but they are going to hold mid as I eat my words.
Yeah. They're just going to keep their composure. They don't really want to rush into this. With the player down, True. They want to hold their ground, especially with Piplin. They are going to do a little bit of spotting. Dork running through this valley side, hoping to find something there. It's just a soldier waiting, poking out, saying hi. They don't really want to rush it. We see they want to slow down this game. Obviously, with product, they were trying to play as aggressive as they can. They wanted to keep this going. They wanted to keep the ball moving. But with the choke points that they have, the cards that they've been drawn, they want to. And they see the sniper coming up for the Wolfpack. So trying to get this to work, especially on attacking side, can be really difficult. How they're going to opt to do it, looking to go towards that cafe side, trying to get into position now.
Now, obviously, this cafe position, I mean, Fane gets headshot there. You can tell Roball getting headshot as well. And, oh my god, Gotaki taking that 50. Dorcam of all else. I love it. I love it. I love Dork. Who loves Dork?
Everyone loves Dork.
Who else loves Dork? But yeah, Dork on the cam. God, Dork, you're so sexy. God, yeah. Stay on this, gentlemen. Anyway, hopefully we change cam soon. But still on that off-class. Dork, you're so handsome. Oh my god. This is my love letter to you. Here we go. Shoot cam. Oh, there we go. Now, what are we doing? We see the spam. Do we know the default? They're in the counter position here. Sheep from the heavens finds Pipeline. He's going to go back down, ask for heals, and the second rocket onto Connor. Fane does not live to tell the tale. But before he did convey that to his team. But still, a demo and combo scout down for this Wolfpack team. Down. Are we going down or putting someone down? We don't know until they know. That made no sense, but Robot dead. Down, gets his second. That's a 2K from him. I'm waiting for this post Uber down. Trying to catch off the exit just in case they flank. And his team wants to come in. I know he does. I know he wants to go in. That shutter door is going to get bombed. Canceling out. What a great soldier. Holding that doorway just for a little bit. Knows his roles, but yeah, seconds getting capped, and this is a last push, Sylvie.
And we saw how they slowed down. The game went really slow with that sniper up, and even with the 2 deaths that we did in the execution. As I say that, we do see down bombing in immediately, getting good damage there, killing Fane. Dork is following closely in behind. They want to rush this point now. Getting good damage is Piplin, trying to do a nice dent there by Connor to kill 2, and Wills will go down, and they will take their first point of the map. 1-1.
Congratulations, Wolfpack.
Are you going to do this every time?
Exactly, I am.
Hell yes.
Yes, sir. But, yep, what a great round there. Just the execution itself, as you said, was excellent. Now, let's see how these Den of Wolves will attack this prey.
Anyway, do see them. They're walking forward now. See the bomb now, down going forward, not being able to spot everything. We do see them rotating to each other's Tetris, and we see one soldier bomb behind. Down is on the medic, finds the kill. Matt will find a kill onto Connor. We're seeing a lot happening in this alley side. We do lose Daz in that. Gotaki finding the kill. It is Robo to clean up Piplin on this mid fight. Soldier bombing in. Raylan is a person trying to find it. We'll clean up that kill. 61 health, but we'll get met by Fane in that cafe side. Is Gotaki fighting Dork in that choke. He will win that, and that will be the mid fight going to red.
Mid-fight won by red. That was just chaotic. It was almost like a product round. But look, it's 5 CP. Blink and you'll miss it. But here we go. It's going to be mid-caps. Look, they could hold second, which I really highly agree they should, even though they're getting in position for it. But look, we're going to be eyes on Robor and Fane right now, just because they're possibly going to go Valley here for the high bomb or the speed shot, or go through choke, which is a better option in hindsight. So let's see how red commits onto second. Well, I should say sack, but
this could turn to commit. Hindsight is 20/20. We do just see them stabilizing now. They don't want to risk it. Everything needs to be in position. We do have even Ubers like this. But it's not going to be too much really happening. We see Matt walking through, spotting, trying to make that space.
Here we go.
Getting ready, trap set up, not letting them deny. They're actually opting to walk forward a little bit more. We do see Uber coming up for the side of red. Looking forward now, they want to create as much pressure as they can. Soldiers are opting just to wait a minute more. We have one coming through, wrapping behind. Dork is going to meet him. Good damage. Not be able to find the kill, and Hypen will clean up Robor. Raylan will also find a pick. Gotaki leaking behind, though, will find Raylan.
That is a lot of plays down from red. Daz holding it in. He is the GOAT. Now these Wolfpack are in trouble. They're going to trade this, but obviously Connor just getting flashed in the middle of it. This medic Wills is in trouble. It's going to be post over in choke. This Wills took medic. He's dead. We have to celebrate, but yet first we have to protect Daz, which is not an opportunity in itself because everything is just so chaotic. Matt just piping everyone. Gotaki finishing him up. Pipeline dead. It's up to Raylan to clean up. The main alpha wolf is on the prowl, and he does finish and clear up the whole battlefield. Mid is capped for Wolfpack. Let's see the aggression in the next 10. Oh, I take that back. Double sack. That's one. But he sees the counter. Does he see it? 6-7. Sorry. My bad. 167 HP.
We do see spawners coming through now. We see them walking forward. They want to keep this contesting on mid. We do see players rolling through Wolfpack, wanting to get active with this good spam by Matt. Does find one onto Daz. They are going to keep walking forward now. Dork and people will find one. Raylan will find the trade on the medic. Down will find another. Gotaki clean up that kill on down. Lurking behind now. We'll try to clean up the final kill. Gotaki isn't able to win this one. Dork will be the victor of this, and they will now have control. This is so back and forth. They want to try to keep active. Ike was completely wrong. Obviously, 5 CP, you do have the options to slow down, but they want to go, go, go.
Look, as Goose said, it's a speed run any percent, but they gotta fight, fight, fight. And here we go. As Wolfpack pushes into second. Let's see it. 20 ad for the Wolfpack here. Let's see how the Solis from red team clear this out. That's a high bomb from the heavens. Raylan does get shut down. The alpha down, soda's down. Look at all these pups scramble, and it's back to mid. Red on the advantage, but look, it's still 20 ad. Pipeline dead. It's actually crumbling. This den is no longer safe. They have to back out of this mid, even though they are down players. Red have to take this fast, not denying any players from that midpoint, but they have to be careful about this ad. I do believe it's going to even out, but
Red is wanting to play this so aggressively. They immediately acted on that after the sack, losing 3. They want to keep the pressure up, but it just kind of goes back and forth. We do see the Uber used by Wolfpack. They want to try and get as aggressive they can. Trade Uber coming out now from Red. Walking forward, we do see the Devilman caught just under point. Rohan is going to be trying to chase him down. Will not find that pick. While meeting up with the team by the blue team Valley. We do see Rohan walking him down now. One pipe is not enough. Rohan will clean up the kill on Connor with the help of Utaki, and they have mid control now. We do see Fane trying to find a spot, hoping to find something. High bomb up, Pencil is unfortunately going to crater. Pipe with that, Rohan will find Raylan. Down go Taki, and his dog behind will find that Rohan kill. It's not going to be too much more. They are going to back out of the cafe now. We do have them chasing, but I do not think they're going to be able to catch up before they get out.
Yeah, before they get out, at least they lived. Red lived to see another day. But it's obviously 10 ad, let's say that 10-15 ad, but I want to see how the Solis do. What a rollout from Raylan. You just know he's locked in. Anyway, Solis are in. He's going to get counter. Does get his. There it is. He's on second. Let's see how they push last off that insane air shot onto Sheep. Let's see how they do it. Do they go top right? But this Soli behind is just lurking and is drawing eyes. But he has to live. He does not faint yet. That's a Soli down from this defensive team. Raylan's in. Does get his second.
Rockets.
But Royball has his revenge. Pipeline Twat playing that point. Obviously, Daz just has Royball dead. And that's it. It's a heavy 450 post Uber. Connor, are we sink sticking this heavy? Yes, we are. Do not cross this. Will's just standing on them. Oh my God. Wolfpack with the second point.
You see the aggression, you meet them back. Beautifully done. That soldier behind, unfortunately, did not do too much. They tried to get in and get active, but they already had players on last before detonating, and that trade just did not go their way. So that brings them to their second point as they start rolling in to the fourth mid of this map. We're not seeing anything special, so we do see a soldier already up on that bell tower. Not much contention will drop off before they start walking forward. Raylan is getting ready for the bomb. Starts going through. Bombing choke. Will find one on the mat. They are keeping this pressure up. Good damage on the Daz. Was forced to back out completely, but this is looking like a white pipeline. Connor finding the picks, and they're immediately forwarding onto the medic. And they will find all the picks that they need. Down, going down in the process, but that is a full team wipe on the side of Red.
Full team wipe. Look, the Wolfpack is gaining more supporters by the second. Anyway, let's see. Capping mid. Let's see how they push last. Obviously, the flank scout on Red is on his default class, but look, the other combo scout on Red is on the other class. I don't really want to say those just in case they're listening, but sorry for being vague, but yes, he is playing CSGO. And
vague posting on stream.
Looking at that angle there, obviously Wolfpack uses in left. The sentry gun is down. Obviously Dork is going to kill off a soldier and possibly the second, so this point is undefended. And it's obviously up to Matt, and obviously Will's still on 50% post Uber, and it's just post chaos and they're out. Wolfpack know after losing 3 they cannot fight this.
It looked so good for them just as they were starting off. They tried to get in, but unfortunately weren't able to find the picks, and there was a good back out there. They are going to take complete control of this, moving into second. There's not going to be much contention. There is pretty significant Uber ad towards them, but they do have all their players up. I don't think they want to really risk mid here. It can be really rough for them, but they need to look for this force, so they don't want to keep getting pushed back. Do you see the soldiers coming through now? High bomb coming out, just fading out. Good debt onto Robor. We do see 2 players in Cafe side, but they are looking to back out. This Ubers are evening out. Gotaki will find down. Stuttering with my words, and they are just going to hold now. It is now evens, and we're going to have to wait for that sack to come when down is back up.
Sack indeed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a poll right now. Type 1 in chat if you think they're going to double sack through choke. Type 2 in chat if you think they're going to double sack through Valley. Or 3, they're just going to send this through Cafe. I want to know, even though no one's looking at the chat right now, but I just want that community feel.
We can't see it either.
Exactly.
We don't know.
But obviously, stalemate. This is the change of pace that both teams need. They need to take a breather. You do not need to run a marathon every second day. Here we go. Let's see who is right. Right on top of them still. Just spotting. They need to spot this. That was pretty close. The information. Wolfpack need information in order, firstly, where the med is, secondly, where the demo is, and they're going through Cafe. Whoever said number 3, you're the GOAT.
Number threes. I'm so glad you're
Any
reading that
threes in
mind.
chat?
Any threes in chat?
All right, Cafe, but these flanks are exposed through Valley, so I'm wondering how the flank on red is going to coexist with that Cafe push from Wolfpack, just in case they leak through. But, oh my God!
Beautiful extra, but that's still a drop! Down will still find the kill on the wheels. It does not matter. The midi is not enough. We do see them starting to press the advantage now. They need that medic pick. They're probably going to have to come through. Good damage. Connor will go down, but the Uber is used. It is going to be Dork and Pitbull protecting Daz. They're going to roll this forward. Vayne is still caught behind half health. Same throw ball. A little more healthy. Nice shots there. Clean them up. But they do get the trade onto Daz. Will go down late. They are trying to find something, but they do sack a lot. It is Matt and Will sitting on second, and they're probably going to be forced to back all the way out, trying to set up some traps. We do see the soldiers bombing in, creating some kind of pressure, but that is all that it is going to be.
Exactly, still retaining that mid point, but Wolfpack need to do something. They obviously got the combo scout on respawner, and they're still on mid, so it's back to square one. But still 2 up. I mean, sorry, not 2 up. 2-1 is the score. Wolfpack in the lead. Those traps are definitely going to cause some damage there. But let's see if they do the exact same thing. I'm not surprised if they go through Valley this time, the attacking team. So let's see what happens. It is Ad, but look, I want to see some coordination from these Wolfpack solis.
Whoa!
Jesus! Mach 3 speed into his death. Let's go back. They lose one. And this is it. Sing Sticky Candy. Ooh, I really thought. But 60 seconds left until the stalemate, and they go back to mid. There's the one, drawing eyes. It's a 2, pushing the flank. Combos rotated through Valley. God, I'm a genius. Shutter is down, aka down himself, but the Raylan air shot from Matt, and Wills does get forced from Raylan. I take that any day, but we have to retreat. Red, do not get so greedy. They're down 2 solis, yes, but post-Uber is not very good. Daz still has Uber. They're trying to force him, which they do, but
Beautiful 2
everyone
shots.
is a little bit rolled after this post-Uber. So it's all about this soldier bomb right now.
Ooh.
Obviously, Pipeline just putting in work, but Connor dead, Robor dead. They're still down a demo, and it's just a 20 disc, basically. These solis need to do work on the side of Wolfpack here, or else it is not worth it for them Ned to die, and they are getting pieced up by Rohan on their side. 4 seconds left. Dork on the point, trying to focus the solid. Vayne is dead. Will's in the open, does get scatter shot, and it's down with 17 HP, and that is a stalemate. Woo! That's
half a hell.
That is a mouthful.
It is a massive mouthful. I feel like this reset doesn't really go in either team's way. Obviously,
No.
we still have Wolfpack 1 up. They are still feeling confident. They did win that in the end, but obviously pushed all the way out, weren't really able to do much with it. So they are just going to take this reset. They need to get active on this mid. We do see a lot of hesitation. We saw them rotate around quite a lot.
Yeah.
The soldiers hesitating to the bomb. They need to start moving in. They need to start getting more pressure on. We need those sticks. And as I said, that we see the soldier bombing in, decides to fade out immediately in. Raylan is going to get taken out by Rohan. Not much else is really coming. We do see Vayne getting forced out. 1 health, not going to be able to do much. Bombing forward, and they didn't have the position to continue this. We do have Robor sitting in choke, getting good spam onto them as they back out. They're going to try to recontest this from choke. Nice rocket there by Robor to get rid of Dork, but just did not get into mid quick enough.
No, they didn't, but the sacks are still in. They're just trying to get some space, which they are getting. Taking an inch, they're taking a mile, but Rohan down. They're down 3 players here. Red, I'm not surprised. Raylan tried to counteract, and Wills with the force. Congratulations, but Wolfpack is on the foot, the lead foot, however you want to say
The
it.
front feet.
Front feet. You have 2 of them. But, yeah, let's see. Mid-capped, and ladies and gentlemen, we're back to square one.
I feel like this is a better. Obviously, they didn't have much of a mid. They lost their 1 soldier and then immediately backed out. This is looking a lot better for them, and we can already see they've already gone back on the defensive. They don't. There's no one sitting on second, and this will be an easy cap for them. But now it's going to see how is the sack going to go. We saw Robor's sack. We saw how beautiful, how elegant that was, like a gazelle. But we want to see what Wolfpack can do. Are they going to opt for something similar for that fast bomb? They're both going for the same side. They do get rid of the gun. They actually just opted to go straight in. They leave the heavy out to dry. Will go down. It is Gotaki. Finding a pick onto Raylan. After that pick, Dork will help in the death of Vayne. Dying to 4 damage, but nice shots there to get rid of Dork. He is down 2 apiece. Are they opting to stay in, or are they going to look to lead? We do see the soldier trying to get up on the pipe. Unfortunately, misses the jump. Will go. Nice fight there by Matt. The prediction, and that will have to be the leave. They aren't able to find much else. They are looking to chase just a little bit, but spawners coming up for the Wolfpack will make that a little bit more difficult.
Exactly, a little bit more difficult, and this Gazelle gets out of the jaws of the Wolves. And let's see how Matt uses this Uber in through Cafe. He's going deep for Daz, and he does! Absolutely destroyed, and we have to protect our med. Wills is #1. Get down, Mr. President. Let's see how Wolfpack does this sack onto mid. Now, I'm looking at Raylan down and possibly Pipeline as well. They're trapping up. They're going to play slow in the anti-sacks stickies there. But mid's up for free, it looks like, or it could be a fast bomb through choke.
I don't think they want to contest.
Even with this X-ray, I cannot tell. Matt's camera is just 316 like nothing.
We do, throughout that, when they were coming into mid, Connor was at your favorite number, amount
Yeah.
of health. I'm glad. Good self-control there. So they were sitting, they weren't really have the ability to defend. They could go and get for a pack, but if they were to enter back in, they probably wouldn't be in the position to defend. So I think backing out here was the best play. We do see them walking through now. And again, uncontested second is not the risk, but we do see something coming up on the field. I don't really want to spoil. But Wolfpack defensive but aggressive.
Exactly. Look, I feel like they just knew, so they just they were one per se, so they just knew not to get anyone's life in danger. I'm trying not to spoil it. They're probably hearing, but who knows? Let's see through lobby now. Is it going to be the same thing or push through left? It was.
I trust
Look, it is
Robor.
effective. Top right, which they do. 1,
Oh.
2. Engineer spotted. Dead, but that sentry gun is still up. Robot dead. They trade a scout for a soldier, which is very good for this last hold, in my opinion.
The sentry is still up though, so they do technically still have another defense waiting for.
7v6.
Yeah, 7v6. It's an extra player. Like, what do you do? 200 health? So we do see them. They are contesting this, but they swapped. This is an interesting choice of the minigun swap. They just lose all of what they had. They're risking this. They do see in their instruction.
What? Look, it could be 9,000 IQ that it's some Witness Gaming strats right now. You know, Silver, let us know. But obviously,
This is good.
having that
That's
dungeon
beautiful.
fight, yeah, Gotaki dead, that opens up so many more options and lessens the time that Wolfpack need to defend. Because again, it's all about that timer for that cellmate to reset. But again, Red's certain player, 2 certain players on the board there on the below on their roster.
Everyone have a look.
Yeah, quick.
Quick look. Don't say a word.
But yeah, I want to see how they perform. I think someone is getting ready to be behind them, and they're going to execute. Oh, they see one.
They have this.
Okay.
I don't know how this is going to work for them. This is a very interesting. Oh.
Wait, okay, because it doesn't.
Guys, shh. In the crowd.
Here we go. It does get the pack. Now, I want to see this. We've seen so much on product from this person that is currently right there.
Right there on the screen.
Yeah, but we've seen so much. I'm not surprised. Down goes down. That's actually a huge pick here. We're waiting. It's going to be mere seconds from this push.
Whoa.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sentry sack. Demo down. That is it. I'm staying on it. He's going to stay on it and pistol everything. He's going to hide. Fane, 38 HP. He's going to get healed up. Here we go. It's a loud fight here, but Gotaki is still on it. Fane.
The spy fight's another.
And that is going to be capped from the red team, making it 2-2. Gotaki off class is mere the equivalent of Mobloke Spy.
Dude, the spies are looking spies are looking elegant. They are looking so good. We saw the spy on the product, and we see it here. They are executing these super well, and especially with the engineer there, that sap just favored them super well, not having to worry about spamming it out. Engineer was completely out of the play. We're rolling this in, even score, 2-2. We are in Banny time. Next point will win this. Nice little mini there from Raylan on the map. Now walking forward, nice rocket. They're going to keep the walk up. 3 apiece. Even players, they're keeping the damage up. We are going to lose Piplin first before Dork cleans up that kill. It is going to be Rohan trying to walk forward. Good damage. Nice meat shot. Going to be able to do much. It will. It is. Oh, the pistol! It's so unfortunate. Rohan was ready and waiting for him and will take this mid comfortably. They will have to walk this forward. This is still even Ubers. Both teams did lose their medic, but it is looking better for Red, who are able to take this mid.
Exactly. Unlimited overtime is what our Supreme Leader said. Shout out to him. Shout out Mitch.
I said that.
But yeah, obviously, here we go. Even Ubers, that is a +1 in my book. I'd say look, I'd say even Ubers. Who's counting, really? But yeah, 2-2. Banny config, as Sylvie said. So it's going to be the next point wins. Now, Red aggressing on second. Can they push it to last? Let's see. Where are those stickies?
They are looking to walk forward.
And
Now
the
this
crit
is
out. Trying to catch him up, but Wills is dead. Connor dead. They trade a lot of players for these, and it's just absolutely skirmish. This soldier and choke is just railed, such as Raylan. And look, this Wolfpack are in trouble, but it's not that much trouble because guess who's alive? Daz. But this
Say
final
this.
capture rate is Pipeline. Daz had to
The
force,
juggle.
and the juggles down has to commit and kill this scat. That's a lot of cap time on this last. I'm not surprised if Red. Actually, I'm not surprised, yes, because they are not going to do anything. There are a lot of players down. Such as Down, shout out Down.
Shout out Down.
And they trade, the famous Roma trade. Stickies have been found, but this Solly sacking on a balcony, trying to divert eyes.
Oh, Robo with the spoon.
Yeah, trying to do that, but second's going to get capped, and we revert back to the original guns that the both medics used.
I got really flashbang by that. I feel like Robo went in very late there. I think he wanted to try and make a play and to get the re-entry, but it just didn't work in their favor. There was no one there. He was too low of a health, and it just didn't work out in their favor. We reset. We go again. It is going to be up to Red to figure out what they want to do, how they want to sack. Are they going to want to send it? We have seen a lot of them not opting for the sack. They want to just take the trade immediately, and it kind of goes either way, pending. I think they need to send a sack. They need this information. They're completely blind. They are all just sitting on mid at the moment. They've got to find out something.
Nerves on these medics, because if one of them drops, it leapfrogs to their last. That is the pressure that these medics have. So let's see how this sack is in. There's one solid dog trying to find and spot him. Could be a famous Roma trade there, but no, it isn't. Fane does die. Dog gets his one. That's a solid down. And look, we're either playing passive mid or ready for this trade, but I think it's his latter, the second option. We're going to trade this Pipeline 12. Daz uses, but it's going to be a double scout, but obviously Red just used. So Matt dead, that's a huge success. But again, this Uber is very bad in this back hat from this flank. Connor has to turn around. This Sully's going to bomb his med, and obviously helping him is going to be the Connor machine.
Nice.
Fane has to run his med out with his scout, and we have to hold the door, Fane. Fane trained, we have to hold it.
Fane
does get Daz. Fane dies in the meantime, but this mid is going to get capped. It's all eyes on this. Players that are alive right now on the side of Wolfpack.
The wrap didn't really work in their favor. Obviously, we saw them go behind, hoping to try to get a back cap off it, but it didn't just go. We do see Down lurking in the corner. Isn't able to get it. 52 health on Wills. As we do see Gotaki running down Connor, and they were able to retake this mid. They have to try to make the play. So close. Just wasn't able to get that second rocket off and did end up blowing himself up. But we have to walk this forward. They're opting to be more defensive now. This is going to be a pretty decent battle for them. As they have their full squad, they are going to have to get ready. Wolfpack to protect their den.
Exactly, pushing it to last. All pressure on Wolfpack. Here we go. And Pipeline's on that heavy, gonna get buffed here. The Solly's bombing him on our right. We have to get eyes on Solly's. There goes Dork, Fane, Robo, Raylan. It's all up to these scouts, but that is a lot of cap time! Red are your grand finalist winners of this land. I'm
best
joking,
of
guys.
5.
I love all these faces looking at me right now. I'm just joking.
Unfortunately, no one has
second map. Oh god, that's so funny. I love just looking at everyone. I got everyone. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what a map. Sunshine, obviously Red taking that. Wow. Now, we have a couple experienced gentlemen from Top Prem and Tal. No. All three gentlemen are very skilled, but yes.
No, that's crazy.
Sorry.
What a fantastic second map showing from Red. I mean, similar sort of, it was quite close. What's your main takeaway at?
I think that was like pure chaos, especially all of the mids. It was kind of just like, okay, send it for each other's medics and then trying to win the post fight. Maybe somebody get a 3k or like win the round for us.
Yeah, for sure. And we thought that it was going to slow things down a little bit on Sunshine. Of course, we did see that overtime, but we were expecting more stalemates on last. But that's not where we were seeing them, Silver.
No, we did not. We didn't see any no like good setups for setup at all. Like that first one where Sheep speed shots in. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Pipeline on the Pyro, but maybe spy checking at the time. Who really knows?
Don't know what was going on there, but Yeah.
I mean, we've got some stats up here. I got to say, on the side of Wolfpack, I feel like these stats are telling a bit of a story. Down feels like he was a huge playmaker on the side of Wolfpack. And Pipeline, again, providing so much protection from Daz. Is there anything that stands out to you on the side of Wolfpack?
I think for me, I'm very impressed with Pipeline. I think he still does have that like kill aura around him. So yeah, I think that's what's keeping Daz alive compared to Wills.
And on the side of Red, something that stands out quite notably is Gataki going 30 and 13 silver.
I mean, there's nothing more you can say. He was single-handedly breaking that stalemate on last fight. I don't know, winning all those shit fights where you just trade the med. It's not much else you can do when you have someone like that doing all that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it is so difficult, right, to tell a story because this does not paint the picture that was the chaos of that map. Like, it just seemed to be going back and forth absolutely relentlessly. We saw, like, maybe the only stalemates were, like, over mid. We even saw a stalemate, like,
round reset.
Yeah, a round reset that happened over a midpoint, which almost never happens on Sunshine. Like, really, truly strange. And that has brought things. Red are now up 2 rounds above Wolfpack. And next map we're going into Gullywash. This, I believe, was Red's pick yet again. They were able to take Sunshine. That was the Wolfpack pick. How do you see Gullywash going? Do you feel like Wolfpack are able to bring things back into their momentum, Atten?
I think Red has all the momentum in the world, and I think they're just going to snowball that into the next map. Especially, I think, because this is Matt's and Sheep's favorite map as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm feeling the fear. How about you, Silver?
I don't know. Historically, I don't think Sheep and Matt they don't very like this map, especially against Down and Connor.
Oh, right.
So,
right.
I don't know. I feel like Wolfpack can do it. Like, all the rounds have been so close. We've seen all of it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Down and Connor, they're nothing to scoff at. I suppose we might throw it to a quick break, and we'll come back very shortly, and then we'll run some predictions. Then we'll get into this third map. Up 2-0. Red are currently favored. We'll see you very shortly.
Welcome back to the LAN Downunder 2026 as we are here on Grand Final Sunday. A little bit of change of scenery here on the couch, joining myself, Ghost. Today will be Sylvie here as we are waiting for players and everyone to get settled in. A very exciting grand final, I will say. Like, obviously, map-wise, it is currently in the favor of Red. They are now on series point. Obviously, 2-0. Wolfpack have yet to score a map. But however, all the maps have been ridiculously close. All 3-2 scorelines.
You can't say they're not fighting. It is absolutely been down to the wire each one, and especially on Sunshine, it could have gone either way. It is unfortunate how it went for Wolfpack. They did have the upper hand for that time, but unfortunately it just fell through their hands. But I do not think they are out, and I reckon they do have a pretty good chance of taking this next map and putting it to them.
I think it's now Wolfpack's Wolfpack now basically, you know, they have already been playing sort of in the face of Red in a way, I'll say, but also as well it's now Red has probably more pressure now. It's a lot of pressure on a lot of their shoulders, and it's Red's game to lose now. They're two maps up in the series. Wolfpack have nothing really to lose. They can just sort of do whatever they want, sort of be in their face, do something unpredictable. But I do also have a few casters with me, and I believe they are somewhere.
They're not here just yet. I think they are a little bit busy at the moment, so we'll have to hold off just
I think, no, actually, it's going to go to our casters here, Goose and Snazzy.
Are they both here?
Hello?
We are live.
Oh,
there we go. We know what's going on.
Yeah, we always know
We
what's
know
happening.
exactly what is going on here at the Fortress Arena, Snazzy.
Mate, I am tuned in. My third eye is open. My chakras are aligned with Fortress. I'm open. I'm ready
Drinking
to go.
ayahuasca with the shamans too.
Oh,
indeed.
yes. Indeed. I'm out here in my Audi. Yeah, look, really looking forward to this next map. I'm glad that I get an opportunity to get onto another cast with you, Goose.
I know, it's like every year we have this annual sort of reunion, and because I don't do the online stuff anymore, but I still sort of come in for these in-person events, which is just so fantastic, even though it kills us every year.
Oh, yeah, big time. Big time. And this one inevitably going to 5 maps, eh? 5 maps,
Hey,
surely.
Surely a 5-mapper, ladies
Surely
and
5 maps.
gentlemen. Maybe, I don't know.
Surely.
I think we need a yell to get a reaction out of them.
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Yeah, I reckon this one will go to 5 maps, so this is definitely the Wolfpack's map. It's their time to shine.
Yeah. No, 100%.
I mean, there's no world where they're not cracking the seal on this bad boy.
Yeah.
You know?
And I believe it's going to be Gullywash.
Am I mathematicking? I have no idea.
I think it is going to be Gullywash, if anyone can confirm with me. But I'm always right. My predictions are good. We were playing blackjack last night, and I was getting like 21 every hand. So my luck is good, and we're about to be going live. This is Map 3, ladies and gentlemen. CappingTV's LAN Downunder 2026. Make some noise! You're going to be watching on this mid one, Snazzy.
Mate, I'm keeping an eye on Connor at the moment. There is quite a bit going on. Connor does go down, but he does manage to pick off Robor in the middle of it. Dog picking up Fane. That's 2 frags going the way of the Wolfpack so far. It's not looking excellent for them. They do have some position here, but they are in trouble. Matt with 2 quick pipes. Raylan and Piplin going down. The medic trying to flee, taking quite a bit of damage. Does go down. Just enough focus fire out of Rohan and Matt there to turn that one into 1 dead medic.
Such a late pick onto Daz, you know, the unkillable medic with, you know, all of the vitality stats any medic could ever dream of, just falling so late there. Now, this is going to essentially convert into a full Uber ad. I'm not going to say what's happened, but if you look on the HUD, there's something interesting going on. Matt's going to be walking through here, trying to clear out any stickies. There aren't any. Wolfpack taking no chances, trying to just set up a sentry on last. That will be Dork. And Piplin 12 on the Pyro as well. I think we're anticipating a sneaky capture. Raylan underneath in River here. The Uber does come out. Oh, 2 fat rockets there. Going to be taken now down. He goes down. Gitaki will get him. Connor onto Fane and Dork onto Rohan as well. Matt trying to make some damage, but he's just going to be going out. Not before getting a 3rd already in this round, ladies and gentlemen. An unsuccessful push, but a nice little departure. Not all is lost.
No, not all is lost. Red are looking dominant on this map so far, though. They are looking absolutely primo, and it looks like we're actually committing to a turtle, but with the cap! Holy dooly! That was insane. Gotaki got that so close. Under the noses of the entire team, he was able to get that cap within an inch of victory for the first round there. 2 maps in, Red, they really want this one, man. Even if just to release us from our earthly bonds at the moment.
Yeah, and you know, Gitaki does fall then, but that's going to actually not really allow the Wolfpack to comfortably push off of last. They are roughly 20% down. Red do have the advantage. If they be counting correctly, they should be able to capitalize on this. Piplin 12 searching for a spy, but I don't think there's anything there just yet. Well, there is some sneaky stuff going on. He does get spotted out, unfortunately. There's going to be revolver time. Gunning him down. There's one, 48 HP. Robart does get the sentry gun of Dork. Down, going to be pulling into the heavens here on Ness. He will take down Fane, and a soft little reset with 2 falling on the side of Red. Snazzy.
Yeah, man, that was very unfortunate for our boy Gotaki there. He just mistimed how he was walking a little bit there. Cloak fading at the exact wrong moment that someone happened to be looking at Secret. Fantastic play out of the Wolfpack there to be able to defend it, because I think Red sort of started trying to trigger the push, especially with getting that sentry gun. I mean, it puts them in a position where even dry in that sort of situation where you have lost the spy, you can make something happen. But they're still keeping the pressure on here, poking through that river area. Big damage on the scout. Gotaki going down, caught out by our boy Raylan. Scouts poking in. Rohan going down as well to the afterburn out of Pipeline 12. He is in the pipeline.
It's 2 scouts, you know, and that's a 2-player ad, but when you got the sentry on last, does it appear that the Wolfpack wants to just opt for a round reset? I mean, pushing out a Gullywash is particularly brutal with all of the shutter doors you have to clear first. You can always walk up through River and try to take a fight onto Bats, but it just leaves your lobby area open to a back cap with all the little nooks and crannies around here. So we are going to be seeing a slight reset here. Gitaki taking a little bit of damage, but he's going to be getting back up. People at 12 just trying to check for any spies, reflecting the projectiles. Couple of stickies on shutter door. 60 seconds, that is the timer. Someone's going to need to go in for a play soon, and it might just be a force. Unfortunately, Gitaki falling, but Rohan onto down. Massive pick just to level the playing field ever so slightly, Snazzy, and he might just try get a little crack onto that sentry, but it's placed in the most optimal position.
Yeah, man, Rohan's really trying to make something happen here, especially with, while they've got this uber advantage, he goes for a hero shot, the Med hiding in the dispenser. Good gracious. That was dangerous, man. He had a bead on that motherfucker. I tell you what, that was frightening. Anyway, look, they're definitely trying to make it happen here, and the Wolfpack are playing this crazy safe. The Uber does actually come through. We're still on the sniper cam. They are through. They are in there. The sniper is peeking through now. The Uber has faded. The sentry gun's gone down. Daz has gone down. Down has gone down. Connor does take out Wills, but they are in dire straits here now. The Wolfpack. Oh dear, even a Sigma sometimes has his bad days. They have picked up a couple more. Sniper goes down, and it's a wipe!
Reset on the side here. The Unity rule set coming into effect, ladies and gentlemen. Giving both teams an opportunity to take another crack at this mid-fight. I'm going to be watching the Matt cam on this one. In the past, we've seen him favour Big Door, but it appears that he wants to go straight through choke. I like it. It's a standard. Wow, 2 stickies already. Connor, we've seen him giving him a run for his money. However, Sheep's going to be getting onto dust. The Medic falls. My God, this man is just gallivanting around the middle point, ladies and gentlemen. Killing the Vitality spiked Medic with no troubles at all. Now Gitaki climbing up the ramp, trying to just clear things up, and it's another full team wipe for the side of Red.
Woo! Come on. Yeah, look, Red taking that mid in suitable fashion. They're really giving their opponents the blues here, I tell you which. But they're capping up that second point. They do have a disgusting advantage. Disgusting. There is the sentry gun on level 2 there, now on level 3 on the last point. I mean, I probably shouldn't be revealing that too loud, but they'll figure it out. There is a little bit of sneakiness going on. He's in under that area. Oh, huge bomb down, managing to take out Sheep there. Gotaki getting stuffed into that river area, unable to make much happen. Does get through, picks up Rail, and the fight continues. Demoman doing a lot of damage, but does go down. Heavy still on the point. The Met trying and failing to get through here. Very well held.
Wolfpack holding on for dear life. My God, Soldier's going to be coming in, trying to equalise things ever so slightly. That will be Sheep. He's going to be falling. Bit of a Hail Mary play, if you will. Maybe possibly trying to just delay things as well. But this is the sort of the tale of the 2 stories here. Daz with 100% ad. And Sheep's actually, that sack was intentional. He is going to be swapping onto Sniper. See if he can pick up a sneaky kill onto the Medic or possibly the Demo. You know, demos are so valuable on Gullywash with these tight choke points. And if you get them, you're basically like, you may as well be a Medic down. So they're just going to be sort of walking through here, trying to take this point, and they're going to get it for free. Red are going to back out and play their respects. It's a high stakes game with, Wolfpack, they're being at match point here. Red don't want to be dropping too many rounds too easily.
Yeah, look, I mean, Wolfpack are definitely keen to get up on this one. They do get the Uber straight on through. Sentry gun goes down. Pyro now very, very low. Does go down. 2 down so far. Big Rockets out of down. Point very capped. And they get it! First round! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's go, Wolfpack. Picking up that first round in style. It took them a minute to get there, but I tell you what, they managed it.
Yeah, and it's so interesting, just like, despite the fact that Wolfpack lost that, the mid-fight on the reset, on the stalemate, they couldn't turn it into a conversion. Now, Matt, he's going to be going Big Door. This is the signature move here. Sheep going to be getting taking some nice space in this chokehold, supported by Gitaki, the flesh mechanic. They're just going to be crewing on the high ground right now. Lots of damage trading back and forth. The medic, Gitaki, is onto Daz. He picks up one, he picks up two. It is Gitaki central right now, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to prompt Red to comfortably take another mid.
Yeah, Red did back in the driver's seat here. They'd gotten out of the passenger seat. It almost looked like the Wolfpack just forgot Gotaki existed for a second. Pardon me. They really were struggling with that mid there, but they are setting up for that last point. They are on some sneaky stuff, as you can see on the far left-hand side of the screen there. But with the sentry gun and everything, that might give them what they need to be able to defend here. But they are looking to the future, I would say, with the way that they're doing things here.
Absolutely, you know, with a pretty much 100% add that Uber does come out. Connor trying to make some damage, push some players back. Soldiers bombing an astronomical bomb. Stratospheric plays in the arena right here. A little bit of cap time edge, not too much. Fane's going to be on the back of River, trying not to get too wet, but he's keeping dry, he's keeping cool. Will's dangerously low right now. A nice crossbow onto one.
No
Can
way.
he hit the second? Is it the medic play? Yes, that will be Will's. The medic v medic. And Red managed to equalise. What an excellent rebuttal.
Yeah, man, Red are looking happy now. They're 1-1 here on this potential game match. Coming into this next mid, we'll see if they've been as dominant as they have been, Matt, going through the choke. He's not locked out this time. He's actually in there. He's able to make some stuff happen. Gotaki here to defend. Soldier very deep. Raylan does go down. Quite a bit of damage onto these players here. Fane going down as well. This is looking dangerous for the Wolfpack. They are losing players left, right, and centre. Both scouts still alive. Peplin now the only one. And that is that. Very, very quickly dealt with by the Red team there.
And so crucial, you know, Wills survives there. Typically, like on, you know, these previous maps, we've seen Daz being the one to survive. It seems like Red are starting to find their rhythm, starting to find their tempo. You know, they're really composing the entire score for this grand finals as Gitaki makes his way through into lobby and now River. They're just going to be scoping out, seeing what they can achieve with this. Only 30% on the side of Wolfpack, so they're going to need to figure something out. They do have a sentry gun up and it is full health, but it looks like the Uber does come out on the side of Red. Sentry's going to be going down. Matt with some excellent presence. A scary demo man. One of Australia's most experienced demos man. Supported by Gitaki. However, no. Connor and Rayleigh will get them both, but Roran just there. Clean up on aisle 6, ladies and gentlemen. It's
no
just
way.
down to Daz and Red. Pick up a second round already.
Oh man, I know they're the favourites for this one, but you can't help but feel like Wolfpack could do a little bit better. They are in danger here. 2-1 on the last map, potentially, of the series. Matt rolling out now, looking like he's going to go choking in. Let's see if he gets locked out one more time. They were quick on this one last time. Not quite able to make it happen. Bit of damage coming through. They're going all under. That is wild. They've looped around on the sides here. So much damage out of that bomb. That was insane. Did get minied, but not able to make it all work out. Soldier, a pencil jumping up in the air, does do quite a bit of damage, and it is looking excellent for Red once again. Daz going to be fleeing, I think, but... Oh, man. That is just crazy stuff. Excellent, excellent play out of Red there to wrap that one up and call it a day. They are looking happy here going into the second point. This could be a repeat of what we've seen the last couple of rounds. They are in on this point. They are capping it up. But let's not forget, Wolfpack have been doing some insane defenses.
They have. No, there's been some good defenses. Gullywash is really notoriously hard to push into. But, I mean, the tempo right now, it's just so in Red's favour. They seem so comfortable with everything. A push through River. The Uber does come out. Once again, Matt going to be trying his best to make it. The Pyro's in his face, though. That will be Piplin 12 falling. The Pudis is up. A direct onto him. It's still up. I'm not quite sure if he's going to be able to hit the shot, but an excellent collapse. It's up to Matt. Unfortunately, he can't seal the deal. And the Wolfpack, hold on.
That is salt-free tracking, ladies and gentlemen. Like I keep saying, Dork, he's our boy in the field here tonight. He is making it happen. The dream is still alive. They are doing a good job here, pushing out. There is a soldier trying to do some foolishness on the second point. Doesn't quite get away with it, but down does die. lot of players through that big door area. It's relentless aggression out of Red here. Daz down very, very low. Does actually end up dying on the backside of that one. Oh dear, they are into the lobby. Still with the cam on Dorky, it does end up going down. Fane now pushing into last. No one there to stop him. Second point already capped. Rohan with a big headshot onto the demo man. No way you're going to be able to get back out here. Oh my god. 2 for 2 on the headshots. Rohan still on sniper. Big damage on the Piplin. Never going to be enough to defend there. And we are 4-1 to Red. 3-1. Oh dear.
I mean, they needed a rabbit out of their hat to save that one there. And it was just... My God, these absolute academics on Red, just able to sort of predict, like, okay, no, we've lost this. No, we'll go in. Matt's going to bomb in. It will be fine. They're trusting their nerve. They're playing it absolutely textbook right now, Snazzy. As we see on this mid, Rohan going to be going. My God, Fane is going to be getting onto Connor and Gotaki onto Dork as well. Unfortunately, he will be falling, but Rohan is still up. Let's not count him out of this, even though Gotaki has been the carry on his team thus far. Red just continuing to push the envelope.
Yeah, Red are looking furious here, but they did lose their medic on that mid, and that might actually give the Wolfpack what they need here to start getting back into this game. They have a bunch of players up. They are still missing down, but that's fine. You've got a nice big Uberad. If you can deal with the relentless aggression that you know Red is going to throw your way, especially the bombs out of Fane and Robor there, you are in a good shape to start moving this needle back in the other direction. They are taking it slow. Even a Sigma has to take it easy sometimes.
No, exactly. We do see Fane coming in here from the top angle. Doesn't manage to get anything. Connor and Dork are going to be taking it out. And so I think the first time in this, dare I say the entire game, it looks like Wolfpack are actually going to be able to establish a proper, capture onto mid and, push into second, potentially last. But however, there is a back cap going on right now, Sazzy, and that forces the Uber out slightly better on the side of Wolfpack. Connor's going to be jumping away, trying to save his life, save his team. Sheep's coming in now, though. This is looking deadly.
God.
Some nice rockets coming out from him. The proven scout, and now the proven soldier at the LAN Downunder 2026. They're going to be taking this forward. Is he going to skip across the point? No, they're just going to go for a slow cap while Matt takes down Connor. The demo trade is absolutely fantastic, prompting them to just get through, but a big bomb. No way! In the atmosphere, Raylan gets onto Wills.
That was crazy. A couple seconds ago I heard someone saying, oh my God, from the stage area. And now I know what for. Oh my God,
SpaceX is calling. My goodness. That being said, we are going to see Red. We heard some crowd noise. We don't know what's going on yet on the STV.
There's no way.
Oh my
There's
God.
no way.
There's a cap onto
There's
the
no
point.
way.
The absolute bandits right now. Red going 4-1.
There is no way that they get away with a spy play onto the last point there for 4-1. That is just gross, man. Absolutely gross. 4-1 now. 3 minutes and 50. This is dangerous for the Wolfpack, but with that full Unity config, I mean, they're not in like dire straits yet. Just dire. They do lose Daz very early in the mid, though. That's going to put them in a very back foot sort of situation. They're going to be trying to pick up Wills here, I think. They're doing everything they can in their power. They're very aggressive here for a team without a medic. Taking quite a bit of damage. Dork now trying to make something happen. Does go down. Matt, just that consistent damage. Rohan cleaning up Raylan. It is the end of that mid.
It's a full wipe, and I believe it is first to 5. It is first to 5, so if they get this next point, that will be the LAN Downunder 2026. Completely sealed shut, airtight, locked in. That is going to be all. They're getting onto second right now. Wolfpack don't want any part of it, any part at all. They're 50% down in advantage, so it's looking really, really scary. You got to get on the Sentry, you got to get on the Pyro. However, they haven't been looking. The Uber does get used.
Way.
It's looking pretty dangerous right now. Red, they have come so close,
so many players under.
times, and it's going to just be Red. It's Red, LAN Downunder 2026 champions.
Red They threw so many players through that under area. I mean, Snakewater. Gullywash is one of those maps where you can do some really freaky stuff, especially on that last point, and they did an excellent job of bringing that around. And I gotta tell you, I can see him over there. Matt, you finally did it, mate.
He's just enjoying the scenes.
He is. He
Matt,
really is.
Rohan, and I mean, what a way to come back. I remember after 2024, these guys, I ran into them on the street after we cleared out of this venue, and they looked ejected after they lost to Soiree.
Oh
They looked
my God.
completely. They said, "Oh, we've just been trying to beat them for like 3 years now." And I said, "Guys, you got to keep trying. You got to keep going." The year after that, it wasn't it. Sheep was on the other roster, but now, finally, in the big 2026, your LAN Downunder champions, it is Red, ladies and gentlemen! Woo-hoo!
And excellent play out of the fellas there to really bring that one home. But look, Red may have won the match, but the Wolfpack has won my heart, I tell you what. Yeah, see, the howls come out now, don't they? We've got players running around. We're trying to sort out some interviews and all that. But in the meantime, I suppose we just keep gas bagging, don't we?
Yes, yes. And we're about to get stats up on the screen. We'll do our best to dissect them.
Oh, mate. Hey, like it's a frog.
Yes, I know. In science class, in like year 7, you're just sort of like poking and prodding with
It's like no idea what you're doing.
Yeah,
Nightmare.
yeah, no. We will get to all of that in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I think just enjoy the scenes. Look at that. And we have just got word from the big man upstairs, Mitch Cliff. We're going to be throwing to the analysts any second now.
Oh, what a bloody game. Have you guys got your headsets on? Fantastic. What did you guys think? What a performance coming out from Red Team. Atten, let's start off. What did you notice from that game?
My prediction was right. They just snowballed their momentum and won every mid and brought it to last.
Oh, I think you were basically on the money. I mean, we've got Doc here on the couch as well. He's just having a seat. What do you think of the game?
Yeah, it was very entertaining. More one-sided than I thought, though.
Have we got the trophy? Is it around? Are we ready for our interviews? Kevin, have you got the handhelds? Fantastic. We'll send up some players for you to interview just on stage. I think we've got Rowan and Matt. Rowan, if you'd like to head up on stage, we've got the trophy there for you. And we'll hand it over to Kevin for post-game interviews.
We're just waiting for Matt and Rowan to come, but congratulations to Red as your LAN Downunder 2026 champions. First time for a few, as I do have Matt and Rowan joining me on stage here. 2 words, LAN Downunder champion. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's definitely a new feeling, and it's a good one.
Yeah, it feels absolutely amazing, especially with our team and everything. We're used to coming second place a lot, so finally actually winning something feels pretty awesome.
I guess, obviously emotions-wise, team's feeling happy, everyone's excited. Grand final-wise, did you expect it to be that close, especially with the maps and obviously the score line overall?
Definitely not. They've got some incredible players. And yeah, they really made us work for it. I've still got marks on my back from when I beefed the last bush, and Sheep's he's really going for it. Their team really are they're all amazing players. I think on any other day it could have gone either way. So.
Yeah, I mean, completely agree. I mean, we're hoping to play all 5 maps, but we're pretty happy that 1 round differences, 2 round differences. I hope everyone that watched it really enjoyed it as well. Thank you guys so much.
And I mean, yeah, crowd loved it, everyone loved it, and I think analysts also obviously explained before, and everyone on your team was popping off. I guess before we head on to all the medals and there we go, trophies and anything, is there anything you want to say
to the opposing team, your team, or anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, shout out CappingTV, Mitch, every single staff member. You guys put in so much work to make this incredible event that we come to every year, and we all really appreciate it. So thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, a massive shout out to everyone that came as well. It was so awesome meeting a bunch of like new people, a bunch of new faces. Obviously, shout out to these guys as well. You know, some of our best mates. Shout out to Silver, shout out to Tachyon as well. You know, Sheep, everyone on our team. We put in so much effort, and it's happy that it all paid off. So we feel absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Well, obviously the trophy. Unfortunately, we don't have a table, so we'll have to bend over and grab it. But if everyone is here, I guess there's nothing else to do but lift the trophy. Congratulations, Red. They are your LAN Downunder 2026 champions. Give it up to them one more time. Otherwise, we're going to head over here. We're going to head over here. We're going to grab... So we've got Raylan and Dork here on
Hello.
the side of Wolfpack.
I'm super sorry.
Obviously, commiserations. It could have been anyone's game. Very, very close down to the wire. I guess. What was the what emotions I guess you're feeling now? Obviously not the best, but what do you think went wrong in certain scenarios, or what could have changed in certain maps or plays that were made?
I think obviously we're disappointed, but you know, hats off to these guys. They played really, really well. It felt like, I'm not sure we could have actually done much different apart from like the first two maps closing out. We felt like we were actually playing better than them, but we just couldn't capitalize on the situations that we were winning. And then Gullywash, they just played a really amazing map actually. Like anything we tried was shut down, and they countered it, and they really they quickly adapted. So
yeah, a bit of the same. I felt like the first two maps, we had so many chances. Like I think the fact that we had so many chances, we felt we were playing better. And then Gully, I feel like I shit the bed. I feel like it was a hard map. So I'm less disappointed about losing and more so how I lost. Like, if I had lost with like Snakewater being the third, Sunshine being the third map and it was that close, it'd be like, gave it a good go. But, you know, I feel bad for letting the pack down. You know, shout out Monkey Business. Shout out Monkey Business. I met these guys this LAN. They're awesome. You know, shout out Schnaps and his frag video. Give that a watch. You know? Fight. Yeah. And yeah, shout out to everyone. Shout out the team. Shout out Down for his teachings. Guy's a goat. Shout out Pipeline on Scout. You know?
He did incredibly well, actually.
Dude, he was amazing last season, and he still picked it up.
Super well, and it's definitely have some fans in the crowd there, but obviously definitely out on the radar for Scout now. Yeah, you'd say.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I'm also happy how well we did the first two games. Though. Like, I think we're all proud of ourselves. You know, they played crazy. It's good that Wills isn't crying. Just shout out that team. They did really well. Yeah. Just shout out everything, eh? Shout out the venue, shout out the world, shout out the enemy. That's me.
Anything from you, Dork?
What do you want from me?
Do you want anything you want to say? Final.
Thanks to the LDU staff for putting this on every year. I don't think anyone ever thanks them enough for all the hard work they put in and how little they get back. So thank you guys. And yeah, thank you everyone for coming out and being awesome. And yeah, it's always great.
Easy. Otherwise, I'll let you get to it. Otherwise, that's it from us for interviews. I haven't heard about what the go with closing it off is. I'm guessing there's no after party. Otherwise, that's pretty much it from us. I think I'll be closing out the stream here. Otherwise, I want to thank everyone for coming out to the LAN Downunder 2026. Stay safe, have a good night, and of course, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.